Gerardo. Gerardo.
Happy Friday, Miami. What's going on, y'all? It's your host, Big Philly 305. I hope y'all had a fantastic Friday. It's going to get cold as shit tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Cold as shit. We're going to be freezing our fucking bowls and shit off, but you know, it is what it is. But, hey, man, y'all excited? It's playoff weekend, y'all. It's playoff weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick to start the show, if y'all don't know, we are Miamifantalk. I am the host, Big Philly 305. We do have co-hosts or partners in this endeavor, right? We got Mr. Poseidon 305 who will be on here shortly. Willie Beeman and Huevo 85 will all be on here relatively shortly. We are a sports podcast show, guys. We are a sports podcast show that covers all sports, covers all teams. We do have a focus primarily on the Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers, but we do cover all 32 teams along with all types of sports between NBA, all the ultimate fighting clubs when it comes to boxing, bare knuckle fighting, UFC, obviously we NHL and also MLB. So we do cover a little bit of everything, guys. We are also, and I'm sorry I'm off camera, but I'm having a little connection issue, so I'd rather not lag on camera over just having the mic on. But also, we're having a little giveaway drive here on our road to 200 subscribers. I have a JSA autographed, custom cut Nick Needham Miami Dolphins jersey, throwback, white throwback jersey, real clean, real nice, beautiful jersey. I'm giving it away for free, no donation required. When we reach 200 subscribers. So make sure y'all tell your friends, tell your family, tell whoever's willing to listen, y'all. What's going on, Manny? What's going on? What you watching? You're watching Kurt Warner review on Miami versus Buffalo, and Miami's about to show some. I'm telling you, hey, man, Miami has a good shot here on making a huge, historical upset. But for them to do that, they have to be successful on all phases of the field, right? They have to be successful, not just on offense, but on defense. We did hear a little bit earlier today, especially like Good Morning Football, I think it was Pete. Pete said, Miami doesn't need not one, not two, but they need 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers wins them the game. If they can get 3 turnovers, they have a good shot at winning the game. And they get a defensive touchdown. They can get a block punt on special teams. Something of that nature that keeps momentum on their side. It'll be tremendous in the long run in that game on Sunday. And I do agree. I said it earlier in the week. I said it on Monday. If Miami wants to win this game, they got to be successful on all sides. in all phases. So, it's not just the quarterback. It's not just about, during the season, Mr. Tua Tagovailoa. It's not just about Mr. Skylar Thompson right now, our new starter. It's about the team and how they come together as a team to overcome a very good opponent and a very big obstacle in a very tough environment. So it's just a matter of that, guys. It's win or go home now. It's do or die. And I'll keep saying it, bro. You back a hungry dog against the wall and watch what happens. He gonna bite your ass back. And best believe we about to do some biting on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I see we got some people in the room here, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And drop some comments. I want to see who's here. Case Dolphins 89, what's going on, man? How you doing? I hope you had a fantastic Friday. It is BYOB. Bring your own beer or blunts, whichever you prefer. So I hope y'all enjoy, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm going to drop the link down in a second, guys, so y'all can come on and talk your piece. Get some stuff off your chest. I'm going to get through some stuff here, guys, talk about some of these other games, and then we'll go on from that. Miami, what's going on, Bass 305? What's going on, man? So, Miami's not the only game in town, right, this week, right? We got some other good games, man. Another good game that I can see a huge upset. A huge upset. Seattle versus San Francisco. I think Seattle has a good shot in dethroning San Francisco. They have a good shot. Now, I understand that San Fran's rookie quarterback is playing well. I understand the weapons, but they got to come up against a very good defense in Seattle. Geno Smith is playing smart football. He's not turning the ball over. They got two great wide receivers there in Seattle, and DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. They have a lot of opportunity and a lot of upside. The boy Kenneth Walker is back. That's going to be tomorrow at 4:30. And then you have another big game here, the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's another big game, ladies and gentlemen, at 8:15. Obviously they found out some sad news there for the Los Angeles Chargers. They'll be without Mike Williams. He is out for this game, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging for the Chargers. But I think they should still be able to overcome. They got two capable backups that filled those roles real nice when both Keenan Allen and Mike Williams were both out. So they have some capable backups there. They have some depth in the wide receiving room, but they're definitely going to have to rely on Austin Eckler. They're going to have to rely on Austin Eckler in that run game. Jacksonville's a very young defense. It's a very young team in general. Doug Peterson's got them playing on all cylinders right now. They're playing playoff football right now. So it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow at 4:30. Manny B also says, also seeing the stats saying Miami is in last 4 weeks, 5th overall running versus Buffalo's 28 rushing allowed last 4. You guys, all right, I'm just going to say something, right? When you're in the playoffs, stats don't matter. This is a whole new season, ladies and gentlemen. This is do or die. Statistics don't matter during the regular season because we have seen really bad defenses come into playoffs and play top 5 defense play. This is do or die. Guys are going to push themselves over their natural limits that they use during the season because they understand that if they don't win, they're going home. You see what I'm saying? So I get where you're coming from, Manny, and it does to an extent, but this is a whole new season, man. A whole new season. And trust me, Buffalo didn't expect us. Coming into that Buffalo game, we weren't running the ball. Buffalo was not expecting Miami to run the ball. They're expecting Miami now to run the ball. So best believe they're going to stack the box. They're going to bring more guys up in there to eliminate that run game to force Skylar Thompson to throw the ball. They're going to force him to attack them with their wide receivers over rushing the ball. Or who knows, maybe they say, you know what? I'd rather give them the 4 yards of carry. Give them the 4 yards of carry than let Tyreek beat me deep. So you see, there's different ways Miami can attack this defense. It's a matter of what Buffalo prioritizes on that defense in their game plan. So it's just different. It's going to be interesting to see. But I don't really go based off of what happened in the season because of the fact that it's a whole new slate. Tyreek Hill's 1,600 yards, don't matter. Waddle's 1,300 yards, don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a whole new slate. These guys are going to push even harder than what we have seen them during the season. Just my opinion, bro. Josh Allen, I think Mark was saying it, or somebody was saying, I forgot what show. Josh Allen in the playoffs is a completely different Josh Allen than in the season. So we're going to see, we're going to experience it firsthand. Which Josh Allen are we going to see? That's going to be the biggest question. Is he going to be that guy who turned the ball over twice last week? Or is he going to be, that lights out 5 touchdowns, no picks, 450 yards passing Josh Allen, or 450 yards all-purpose Josh Allen that we know? Which one is it going to be? That's going to be the biggest question. Make sure y'all hit that like button, guys. I love all y'all boys. I'm about to drop this link right now. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk it up. So let's go ahead and do this, ladies and gentlemen. For those of y'all who are ladies, we got to respect the ladies now. And I encourage all ladies to come out here and talk their piece about their football or any sport at that matter. It don't matter. Whatever y'all want to talk about. It's Bring Your Own Beer Friday. You know what I'm saying? We can have a little fun, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a little fun tonight. There's some other games too, The following on Sunday, you have obviously our Dolphins kick off the week of playoff week, and then we have, if I'm not mistaken, I'm missing a team here. I'm having a brain fart. Why don't I see the rest of these games? I don't understand why I only see 2 games on Bleacher. Bleacher trying to get me all messed up, y'all. Bleacher trying to get me all messed up. This is crazy. Telling y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the other game. I know the night game is Cincinnati and Baltimore, which I do expect now that Lamar Jackson is officially out for that game. I do expect Cincinnati to roll them over again. And that's just my opinion. I don't really see. I don't know if this young quarterback has enough to beat Cincinnati in that high-powered offense, because he's going to have to keep up with that offense. So it's just going to be interesting to see what they do. Oh, there it goes. The New York Giants, and the Minnesota Vikings. And then you have a Monday night game, Dallas and Tampa. The another big game here that's going to go on this weekend too at 4:30 on Sunday is that Giants game. That's a big game, guys. Will Minnesota collapse? Will they fold? That's a huge question that a lot of people have. People expect Minnesota to fold against the Giants. What Kirk Cousins are we going to see? Are they going to take that next step and get into the championship and make it to the Super Bowl? Those are questions. Brian Dable, rightfully so, probably will be the head coach of the year. Look at what he did with Giants. There's going to be a beautiful story to watch at 4:30. I'm going to welcome our first guest, Mr. Canes Dolphins 1989. What's going on? Why isn't it letting me in? Is it going to let me in or what? Canes Dolphins is not letting me let you in, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, there you go. Oh, never mind. I lied. It's there. Now, I removed you again. Well, that's what happens when I quit too much. And there we go. I told y'all, bro, I'm having really bad connection issues, ladies and gentlemen. I am waiting for Poseidon to get on this show so that he can take over the realms of producing, because Big Philly is having some serious connection issues.
What's up, man?
Tortuga. What's going on, my guy? How you doing?
I'm frozen, and you?
You frozen?
Said I'm frozen, and you?
I'm not Elsa.
I'm cold, man. What about you?
I'm more like Winnie the Pooh because I got the gut for it, but it's all right, though. Not much, man. I'm chilling, bro.
Damn.
And there is my co-producer. Please, Lord, let me let you in. I don't. What's going on, man? What's going on, Poseidon? Let me get a little music going here.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
What's going on, Poseidon? What's going on?
Not much, man.
Not
Not much.
much, brother. Not much. Just another day.
Manny B, I do have Miami Dolphins as a hashtag on
Yeah, when you're freezing
on my subscription there, buddy. I do have Miami Dolphins, Tua, Tyreek. I have a generic title, not title, but description of the show that you put on there every week. So, what's going on, man? How you feel this weekend, guys? How do y'all feel about these games? I mean, I know everybody's excited about this Dolphins game, and they want to see what Miami can do. Can they overcome this adversity? But just coming off a little bit off topic of the Dolphins, what other games do you guys look forward to watching this weekend? Whether it's Saturday, Sunday, or that Monday night game, that intriguing Monday night Dallas Tampa Bay game. What other games are you looking forward to other than the Miami Dolphins game? I guess I'll start with Canes Dolphins 89. Okay, I guess I'll start with Poseidon. Anyway,
I'm looking forward to them Dolphins, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. Can we make something? Can we make nothing out of something?
Can we make nothing out of something? That's a great thing, you know. Hey, bro,
Fingers crossed.
That lady that made
I
that?
said it on Monday. Fingers
meal?
crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Monday. Fingers crossed.
And let me, by the way, if any of y'all that are watching in the comment section, if y'all can let me know if I'm lagging on camera, I just want to see if I'm lagging before I take myself off. But yeah, so it's going to be. I mean, this Dolphin game, obviously, there's a lot of questions that we have as a fan base that we want to see answered on Sunday. The main one is, can we overcome adversity and win these critical games in the playoffs? Can we do that? Can this coaching staff do that? Is my question, right? It sucks that we're not fully healthy for this game. Obviously, not Trent Armstead, but Raheem Mostert has been downgraded to out officially today. So that takes a little bit of a blow to our running back room. Teddy Bridgewater will be good to go to back up Skylar Thompson. We got that news. I'm not really sure about Trent Armstead, whether or not he's going to be playing or not. But and then obviously we had the stuff going on in our secondary as well, and how limited we are in our secondary. So I just kind of wished, and then obviously the biggest question is the quarterback room, right? Tua Tagovailoa being out, whether you like him or whether you don't, it's still a factor, regardless of however you look at it. These are all big questions that we kind of need answered. We kind of got some of those answers at the beginning of the year when Tua went down, and we had all these injuries earlier in the season. We went 0-4 in those games with backups, and then obviously Skyler finally came through against against the Jets for that first win for the second string quarterback room, because they kind of went teetered between Skyler and Teddy. But I don't know. It should be. I wish I could put a poll up, but what do y'all think? What questions do you feel you want to see answered on Sunday? What questions what questions are you asking that you want to see answered on Sunday? Should be the question I'm asking, right? So, what do you guys feel, Poseidon? Like, what do you feel it? What's your feeling? Se fue Poseidon. De pinga. I don't know, man. Let me know in the comment section how y'all feel, if I hit that on the nail or not. I feel that's just my thing. I'm not a Tua-neer. I'm not a Tua hater. Again, the beginning of the season, I've always said it, that, I wasn't a Tua fan. I wanted him to prove it. I felt like he proved it to me midway through the season. and he played well. I think he just had a couple bad games, which any player does. You know, every all the greats have bad games, have bad seasons. Even Mr. Tom Brady has had a bad game. But you know, I don't think that my faith wavers in any way for Mr. Tua. I think that he can be a successful quarterback in the league. I'm not going to say he's our franchise quarterback, but I definitely think that he can be a successful quarterback in this league, whether it's in whatever role he plays. And that does mean that he can be a capable starter. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to disagree with me. But that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Canes Dolphins, bro. What are you feeling, bro? What are you feeling about Sunday? What questions do you have? What questions do you guys have in regards to this weekend?
What's up, man?
Yeah, so like I said, what questions do you guys have? Yo, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can now. Yeah.
Yeah. So what questions do you guys have?
Yeah, I can hear you.
For this? Okay. So what questions do you guys have?
Oh, it's just me up here, man.
What you mean? I'm right here. You don't hear me? Yo, can you hear me? Case?
No, I'm saying besides me and you, yeah.
Yes. So I'm asking, like, what questions? Okay, perfect. So I'm asking, what questions do you have that you would like to see answered this weekend? Is what I'm asking. Yeah, Bass, bro. I really do think that I want to see that happen, bro. I really want to see that happen. I really, really, really want to see this happen. You know, I'm rooting for Seattle. If Miami Dolphins go, that's the team I want to be rooting for. So, all right. So, what were you saying, Canes? I'm sorry. Well, anyways,
I said it. Also offense that can score.
Yeah, can they score? Can they score with what they have right now? You know, obviously 11 points. Well, I'm going to say 9 points. 9 points is not going to cut it against this Buffalo's Bills team, especially with that offense, ladies and gentlemen. You know, they're going to have to put up a lot more than 9 points. It's definitely got to be in the, you know, my prediction was 21-17. 21-17. But let me take a moment here to welcome another key member of Miami Fan Talk, the one and only Mr. Turbo.
What it is? What it is?
Oye, I know you, my friend. You need a prayer. Let's pray. Let's pray for him right now. I pray.
Yo, man.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you drive to Atlanta on playoff weekend.
Yo. No, bro. Tell them boys go pay Lamar, man.
So, Turbo.
Unfortunately, a lot of what's going on with Baltimore is because they haven't paid Lamar. Exactly, and I'm sorry, I do not blame Lamar now one bit for what he is doing right now. People don't realize that.
I don't.
All right. People don't realize that. Like people are upset with Byron Jones, right? Y'all gotta understand something. Okay. Byron came out and he plays on that Achilles. Okay. Whether he's good or not. He plays on that Achilles. Something happens. They cut him. Right? Now no team want him. His career is done. And guess what? Guess what? What happens to Mr. Byron Jones? He don't get paid. Bro, at the end of the day, this is a business. People want to misconstrue the fact that this is a business because we're fans. I understand that. Bro, when I was younger, I used to say that shit. Fuck that. They need to play hurt. Right? Now, I don't say that shit no more. Bro. I'm like, yo, no, they need to get paid. Because they got to secure their future. That's their family. That's generational wealth. The amount of money that Lamar Jackson is about to make is generational wealth. All right? It's not just, a little chump change. Bro, that's generational wealth. That means that your kids and your kids' kids And possibly, depending on how they invest that money and what they do in their life, these kids are going to be set. They're going to be
Roquan
straight.
Smith spent $20 million a year for the next 5 years.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to have another year, Mr. Jerome Baker. And I love him. Now we can't get rid of a guy like Jerome Baker. Now you got to stick with him. You can't get rid of Jerome Baker now.
You got to.
Who you
Yo,
gonna
Jerome
pick up
Baker
now?
can play the box, bro.
Bro,
Jerome
people don't
Baker
really
can play the box, bro.
People don't realize what
Turbo?
this guy is capable of, bro.
Yo.
Let me welcome real quick Mr. Batman himself. What's going on?
What's going on, everybody?
Whoa,
How's
whoa,
everybody doing?
whoa.
Oh, yeah, what you think?
What's up, Batman?
What's up,
I know
Kane?
people.
What's going on, Turbo? Big Philly?
What it
What's
is,
up, bro? What's going on, man?
What's
So,
up?
as I was saying, Turb, like, it's going to be tough for y'all this weekend, bro.
It is.
For your Ravens. It's going to be tough for your Ravens this weekend against a very, very good Cincinnati offense. And boy, do I expect another blowout.
Hey, let me ask Ravens a question. What's his name? Turbo?
Turbo.
Because I don't have my phone. I'm like almost like 55 feet away from my phone. How do you feel about the situation with Lamar? Like, I know he wants his contract. I know he's deserving of his money. But how do you feel as a fan, him knowing that he could possibly play this game and he's not he's sitting down on purpose?
I'm not mad at him, dog. He got to get paid, bro. He got to get paid. Like Big Philly just said, bro. Like, dude don't get paid, right? He go out there and he fuck his knee up again, bro. Like, that's it.
Yep.
He won't get nearly as much as he's asking for.
No.
He won't get. He put up enough tape to show teams, I got it. I could be your franchise guy and still get. Because trust me, if the Ravens don't pay him that $200, somebody else will.
Listen, dog. Like, you gotta understand too, bro. Lamar never had a receiver one, bro.
Never. He never had one. I do agree
that a reliable receiver, dog. I mean, other than like what our tight end Mark Andrews, bro. Like, but really that ain't nothing, bro. Because like he needs his receiver, bro. Never really had a receiver. Who you gonna throw to?
I agree. You know, and again, I know a lot of people they want to say this, and so now, you know, let's just entertain some of these fans, some of the fan base, right? Some of the fan base is calling for Miami to get rid of Tua, and they want to bring in another quarterback. Let's just entertain it. All right. Tom Brady, in my opinion, Tom Brady's off the board. He's going to the Raiders.
No, he's not.
I think he'll go to the Raiders.
Nah, his son lives here in Miami. He constantly comes to Miami, and that's why that helps him.
That dude's got so much bread, it don't matter.
Listen, it doesn't make any sense for him to go across the country when his kids live here in Florida. No way in hell he goes to
He has familiarity. He has somebody that's worked with him for many years. Who does he have?
And then he's gonna go to that California tax. Hell no, he ain't going over there.
But they don't have California tax in Vegas.
No, I'm talking about compared to. Oh, that's true. I forgot.
Yeah, bro. He's gonna be chilling out there. He's gonna be chilling out there. He'll play another 2 years. He's gonna have Devontae Adams, arguably the best wide receiver in the league. He's gonna have a tight end that fits his play style in Darren Waller, who's gonna be the next bait. That's gonna be his next Gronk for a couple years. He's set, and he's got a run game in Josh Jacobs. He doesn't have all that.
So let me be McDaniel. Let me sell you. You're Brady. I'm gonna sell you Miami, right? Brady.
Okay.
Your kids live down here. You get to come to South Beach. You're already building a house here in Miami. Last year, you canceled those plans. You get to see your kids every day if you wanted to. And on top of that, we're giving you the best wide receiver duo in the NFL. And you're a single man. You're coming to Miami. What better place to go to than Miami? Boom. That's it.
Okay. So then you know what Josh McDaniels is going to say?
That's not bad.
But that's the same thing.
Hold on, Bob. Then you know what Josh McDaniels is going to say? He's going to call him up and say, "Yo, Brady, I've known you for how many years? How many Super Bowls did we win? Oh yeah, by the way, we got the best wide receiver to play the game, and arguably top 5 tight end to play the game right now, and a decent, very good run game and a decent offensive line.
How's that defense look?
Defense is actually not that bad. It's all right. They have a great front seven. They just got to get that secondary right. They're not that far off.
Is it better than
Remember,
ours?
The only thing that sucks about Brady going to the AFC West is that he has to go against Patrick Mahomes
That's another
and
thing.
Justin Herbert.
but he's an ultimate competitor. That's what he wants.
And I'm
He
also
wants to
telling you that
compete.
you get to beat Bill Belichick twice a season.
But that's the thing, though?
If you want to
Does
stick
he?
it to
We
Bill,
don't
you
know
want to stick
that.
it to Bill. I can see that. I can see that.
So
Sticking it to Bill.
another one that's off the table, in my opinion, is Aaron Rodgers. Huevo. By the way, welcome Huevo and Bass 305. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, Huevo,
Mhm.
Bass?
But
What's going on?
Aaron Rodgers, the Packers came out today and said it. We want to retain Aaron Rodgers.
What's up, fellas?
So Rodgers will be a Packer for another season.
Nah.
But they
What he
came out
did
I
after
doubt it,
publicly and
dog.
said it.
I doubt it, dog.
when the game was over, you saw what he did with his jersey, right? When Jameis Williams came to grab his jersey, he said, "Nah, I'm keeping this one."
Yeah, but he keeps him because he keeps him because of certain situations. Though he keeps him
Ah,
because that's Sunday night football and it's primetime TV. So he keeps those jerseys.
but could it be that was his last game as a Packer, but he wanted to keep it?
Yeah, but then they came
Could
out
be good.
afterwards and said we're
But
retaining him.
listen, it could also be a distraction because he played like shit, and that's the first thing that people thought about after that. He's gonna retire instead of saying, "Hey, why you play like shit today?"
Yeah, good
You know
point.
what I'm saying? That's a distraction. It's a distraction. He's very fucking smart. The shit that he does is very smart.
Oh
So he
no, of
does it
course.
to alleviate from what the fuck is really going on because he doesn't want to deal with the shit that he played like shit. That's already 3 times in a row that he's played like shit when it really matters.
Hey, what are the odds of him reuniting with his boy in the Raiders, and he could do his Jeopardy and he could do all that, and it's close to California, so what are the odds of that?
I don't think he goes. I don't think Green Bay is gonna do that, and I don't think the Raiders are willing to do that again. All that money to
That's
get him.
another thing.
The
It's
thing
basically it's a little bit more money, right? Than, yeah,
I mean, it's 54 million. Like it's guaranteed with the Green Bay Packers.
yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, bro. So you already know what Green Bay is already trying to do. They trying to bring him back. You get somebody all that money, and then you be like, you know what? Next year we gotta get rid of him.
The one thing that I'm reading right now, the one thing that might happen is that if Roger stays another year, Jordan Love will request a trade. And I
Yeah.
know there's somebody that likes Jordan Love, but me personally, he hasn't done shit in the
Wait, who
opportunities
likes
that he's
Jordan?
had.
Who likes Jordan Love?
Somebody likes Jordan Love. I don't name names, but somebody likes Jordan Love.
Who
What's
likes
going
Jordan
on,
Love,
Mr.
dog?
White Chocolate? Dog, you don't want to know. Somebody out there a little cray. Somebody a little cray. What's going on, man? What's going on, White Chocolate? What's going on, Willie? Willie Payman in the house.
What's
Going
up?
on?
What's up?
Hey.
What's going on?
There we go. We got a full house. Let's do it, man. So yeah, bro. There's a lot going on, bro. There's a lot now that as the season now comes to a close and the postseason's going in full effect. You're going to start seeing a lot of these dominoes start to fall. A lot of stuff's going to start to shrink. We're going to get a better visual of what's going to happen in this offseason, especially when it comes to free agency, who's available, who's not available. We're going to really get to see a lot of these things. Brian Flores has an interview. He had an interview for DC with Cleveland. Now he's got an interview with the head coaching job with Arizona. I don't see him getting that job. I see their DC that they have there now getting that job, and I think that he'll end up taking the Cleveland Brown job. But that's just my opinion. I don't see him, or maybe not. Maybe he interviews better, but why not promote from within? I don't know. I'm one of those type of guys that likes to promote from within.
You're just a cheapo, man. You cheap.
He gonna pay the same amount of money regardless because they're both ex head coaches. They're both ex head coaches because they don't have Todd Bowles. They have what was this guy's name? He used to coach for Miami too. He was an interim head coach.
You're talking about for Arizona?
Yeah, for Arizona, DC for Arizona.
Isn't he with the Rams?
He was.
You talking about Vance Joseph?
Vance Joseph. He coached for the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken, at one point. He was an interim head coach.
He was a
interim
DC.
head coach.
It was the
Yeah.
DC.
Well, but he was a DC, but I think he covered because I think he coached a year. I think Philman got fired
assistant.
Or some shit.
He was assistant head coach / DC.
Yeah.
Right, but wasn't there a point where No, he went to Denver.
Yeah, he
and
went
we
to Denver.
hired Adam Gase, and we hired Adam Gase.
Hey,
So
don't
that's
ever
what it
mention
was.
that name.
Dude, that dude.
Philbin never mentioned that name.
No, bro. I don't even like. Hey, you know
just
what? That's
opened
not
the
even.
wound.
No, bro. That's not even the worst name that we could have mentioned.
I know.
Cam Cameron is probably the worst name that we could
Nah,
mention.
Nick Saban. Nick Saban.
Nah, bro. I'm not mad at him for that shit, dog. He didn't get his quarterback. Got mad. He left. It is what it is.
He had
It's
every
fine.
ability to. He got the
He's
players
a
he wanted.
coach.
That's how it is, dog. He can't coach men. I don't know why y'all don't understand that. He cannot coach men.
Only little boy.
Turbo. What do you tell me all the time?
You said what?
What you tell me all the time about coaching?
You talking about you? About you?
Yeah,
about
me.
yourself?
Me, about me,
You
about
can't-
myself.
You can't fucking coach the NFL
Why not?
because your ass gonna be cussing motherfuckers out. That's it.
And what do you think happened with Nick Saban?
He be ODing, bro.
And that's why his ass couldn't last. That's why he got to go cost what? You told me what? Phil, you better sue the coach in what? High school, college kids that you can yell at and they ain't got no ability to say nothing. Because I be yelling at motherfuckers. I be yelling at TV like if I'm the coach, bro. That's crazy.
That shit is starting to trickle, man. With a lot of people leaving.
That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna start seeing it. We're gonna start seeing it, and you know, depending on what happens, you know.
That's because
didn't both corner coaches left too? Madison and Pertain? They're gonna leave.
Just one. Patrick's the one that left.
Patrick. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Patrick
did he
left.
leave already, or is he leaving after the season?
He accepted the job. He leaves probably
he
after
did.
the season's over.
Yeah,
which is fine. It is what it is. I wasn't really mad about that because at the end of the day, none of our corners
he had
can turn
he
around.
had a really good record as a.
I don't think it's because they can't turn around, bro. They were just getting burnt. They're playing catch.
I don't know, bro. There's plenty of film there's plenty of PIs that we have that guys don't turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, there's plenty of PIs. One cost us the game against Buffalo. They can't turn around. Crossan can't turn around. Noah and Benogany can't turn around. Cater Kohu sometimes forgets to turn his head. A lot. The only one that's consistent is the one that gets burnt the most, and that's Mr. Xavier Howard.
Let me ask you guys a question since we're on the cornerback topic. And this is an interesting question that I'm sure in the next couple of weeks we're all going to be having every channel.
Yep.
How would you fix this cornerback room?
Get healthy.
Try to retain
it. Yeah, guys, you don't get injured every day.
But I'm saying, do you guys have people in mind? Do you go through the draft? I know we got a second and 2/3. How would you guys do it?
The draft, then pick somebody up in free agency.
We got a second. I thought we only had late round picks.
No, we have a second and 2/3.
Yeah, we got a second.
You go with Holland. You go with Holland, and you go. I don't know about Xavier Howard. I think Xavier Howard. That's the one.
He'll be back.
He was just hurt the whole season.
You want to go with X? You said.
X was sus all season, but it could have been the injury. But he stepped down this year. He didn't go up. He didn't elevate. He went down.
He does get that bonus for the Pro Bowl, though.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have got a Pro Bowl. I don't even know why he went to get a Pro Bowl. He didn't deserve it.
I don't think he's fully healthy. He's been fully healthy. If you watch the last game, he was pep stepping, man. Like he was half-assed in a way until the very end. So he got to fucking step it up this year coming up.
Listen, if we get rid of Byron Jones, obviously
Byron's
you get rid of
he's not gonna
you
play.
get rid of Byron Jones at post June, right? You save the $14 million. You take a $4.6 million cap hit towards the cap, but you save 14 on the back end, and you go try to bring Nick Needham back. All right, try to get him for a friendly deal. Try to go after another cornerback in free agency. Nobody crazy, just go after a nice quarterback. There's rumors today that Jalen Ramsey might be made available. I don't know. That's an expensive acquisition, but there's rumors today that came out that he might be made available. He might have played his last game for the Rams.
Another one.
Yeah, Byron Jones ain't coming back. Ain't no way in hell he's coming back.
What happened with him?
He's mad. He's pissed.
Why is he mad?
Because we tried to trade him back beginning of preseason last year, and he didn't want to leave Florida, and he cried about it. He didn't want to go to Arizona or San Francisco, and he cried about it. And now he opted to. We did him a little dirty when it came to the situation because Greer was trying to trade him, so he wanted Byron to restructure his contract, which he did, and then he tried to trade him. When Byron found out about it, that's when he went to get the surgery. And yeah, I mean, listen, it's a business. I understand, but it is the NFL. You sign a contract, you got to abide by to it. And he went to get the surgery, and he screwed us. Yeah, he screwed us.
He got us back. Basically.
Yeah, he got us. He did a wolf all around.
I'm not mad at him, bro. Again, secure the bag, bro. Secure the bag. What's going on, Cat for Life?
He was going to get paid regardless,
He's going to get paid every time.
Gentlemen,
not really. What's going on, Cap? He got paid. He got paid less than $5 million this year because of sitting out the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have played, he would have got the 8.6. He restructured. He would have made it. He lost like about $3-4 million.
But he probably would have put out some bad tape, and that would have hurt him.
Yeah, that's true too.
Or he would have got hurt and lost even more money, and that's what he was trying to avoid.
A lot of shit to it, bro. A lot of shit to it. Like you said,
That's the thing, bro. Like that exactly. It's a business, bro. And I heard an interesting take on that whole situation. I forgot where I heard it from, but instead of just shipping off Byron Jones, somebody was suggested let bygones be bygones. Let's figure this shit out, and let's bring him back for another season. And I wouldn't be opposed to that either.
I wouldn't, but how would the locker room feel about it? Them guys, they don't care because at the end of the day, all these players, they understand it's a business. Them guys, they don't care. Do you hear guys like X coming out talking bad about Byron? No. Notice that the locker room has been very quiet about it. He did it before when he was not getting his money, and then he got his money.
But he did that because he wanted his money, not because he was upset about Byron. He was mad because he said that he felt he was better than Byron. That's all he was saying. He wasn't, but again, he didn't come out and say nothing about Byron sitting out this season. Byron's not mad that he's making less money than X. Byron's mad that we tried to ship him out and he wants to be a Dolphin.
Yeah.
We can't be mad about that as fans, especially of our team, that this guy is willing to protest and sit out because he's saying, I want to be on your team.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's healthy right now, and we're in the playoffs. And you with the damage he could do.
But that's where the business aspect comes into it.
That's the one problem I had with the holdout with X, because it was like to my boiling point of other free agents holding this team up for ransom and hostage and putting us back because we can't afford to get other players, and then other players get signed elsewhere. So sometimes that puts us behind the 8 ball when they do that. And then when they get into a holdout or they don't want to play, how do you think that makes us, bro? That makes us go back at least 2 years with that holdout.
Yeah, but they're thinking about themselves. They ain't thinking about the team. The team gonna be there when they leave.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. As a fan, I respect it. I respect it, bro. As a fan, I'm not trying to play with nobody's money, but at the same time, don't play with my money either.
So it basically sounds like the whole defense is going to be cleaned out, basically.
No. It's just Byron Jones. But look, so Nick Needham's a free agent.
I meant coaching. My bad, Batman. I meant coaching though.
No. So I don't know, man. It's a tricky situation because we've all been trying to say fire Boyer. It depends because remember the DC could come in here. The new DC could come in here and say he wants his guys. And at what point does Miami step in and say, "Now you got to retain Sam Madison"?
Who would you want?
We've been saying Fangio since the beginning of last season. The problem is that there's rumors he's going to go where Sean Payton goes.
Sean Payton, yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah,
so that's the issue.
That's his tag team partner.
Fangio was the guy McDaniel wanted. That's the guy McDaniel wanted when he came here, but he was forced to keep Boyer.
Got it.
There was somebody else that got let go that I'm
Lovie Smith
in picking up. Lovie Smith, but then I don't know, bro.
But I don't know about his
that's
defense
the
because
shit.
every time he plays against a real good quarterback, they tear him apart.
Yep.
That's why I don't want that. I don't want him over here.
The issue is this. I like the scheme that Boyer's trying to play, but I just think that his play calling is just horrible. So I would like to see his defense in full effect with healthy corners. If we can get what we got last season, that productivity that we had last season in this defense, which is basically Brian Flores' defense and his play calling, right? His plays. If we can get that again, I don't mind keep retaining Boyer. But, they have to go and they have to figure out this shit with Byron Jones. I personally would like for him to stay in Miami.
Does Boyer need to keep his job? If he beats Buffalo, does Boyer keep his job?
Maybe.
If he holds Buffalo under 20 points, he does. Well, then he's got I'm not going to say that. He has to do it throughout the entire playoffs.
Well, we heard you say it.
Fuck you.
He might be able to keep it. He might be able to keep it, but it's going to be hard, bro. Whether we win or lose, it's going to be hard for him to keep his job.
It's a possibility. It is a possibility.
I ain't one of the week.
Listen, all I'm saying is get your pre-drinks ready. Drink real hard before the game so the pain won't be that
take
pain.
Take an Excedrin, too.
Yeah, exactly. All that.
For the headache. Nah, we're going to win this game. Nah, fellas, for real, we're going to win this game, though. I've been saying it. I've been prepping my mind the whole day, man. I'm drinking tonight after when I finish working.
The pill and drink. Just don't do that.
I'm drinking, man. Hey,
no, that works, too. We start drinking from today.
I told Big Philly, why don't you guys come out to the party, bro? You guys should come out to the party on Sunday.
Hey, look at Mr. Bass over here.
Hey, me and Batman gonna be like what's that? Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. We're gonna be calling the game with headsets and shit.
The issue.
I'm gonna come out.
I'm meeting my boys out there. I'm gonna ride out with Poseidon and Willie.
Batman, I got a suit. I got the suit top, and then I got my shorts, my jorts.
Oh, you're gonna pass out? You're gonna pass by, Billy?
Well, no. I'm going to Poseidon's house.
Okay.
Wynwood's a little too far. Now I'm thinking about going to the Chiefs game, but
12. I'm gonna be there.
Hey, but y'all do realize it's gonna be cold as shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even more of a reason to pre-drink.
I heard Cap say he's gonna go in shorts. Don't make the mistake I made on Christmas Day, because boy, I was cold as shit.
Oh, y'all should have seen him. Y'all should have seen him when he first got there. Oh, cold.
This
ain't cold, bro. This ain't nothing.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold, Cap. It's dropping tomorrow night.
30 minutes later, that boy's shaking his boots.
It's gonna get cold tomorrow night.
No, that Santa suit. That Santa suit that I was wearing paid no motherfucking lesson did not help me against that cold. Not one bit. The entire game, hard nipples.
Hey, Huevo, how was Phil? How was Big Philly over there? 30 minutes later after he got there.
I was doing the jitters. I was having the jitters.
Hey, let me give you guys another name. What do you guys think? And this is not my idea. He's actually put me onto it. In case we can't get Fangio, how do you like the idea of Rex Ryan?
I think I spoke to Big Philly about that a while back, though, a couple of weeks ago.
But why would he leave his beautiful cushion job where he has very white teeth and he can show those white teeth on air? Why would he do that? Like
to get a second chance,
ESPN?
to get a third, fourth, fifth chance.
But he had that. I think he's done with coaching.
Yeah.
Hey man, that man's married. If his wife says let's go to Florida, he's gonna go to Florida, bro.
That boy chilling. He eating all the steaks he wants. He's got the white teeth. He don't have to worry about all the stress and pressure. He chilling. You didn't see
whatever McDaniel does,
bro. Let me tell you something. That dude definitely got some dentures. Because when he be smiling, those shit don't look real.
Yeah, he gets the distance, man.
Whoever McDaniel gets, one thing I will admit, I don't care who it is. Get me somebody that has experience, has done it before. Don't give me another McDaniel. Don't give me another McDaniel.
Let's see who's available. I wonder if there's a website I can find available defensive coordinators.
No, because a lot of people are still good. You know, you got the guy, you got that DeMeco Ryan guy from San Francisco, but he's going for head coach, right?
Sure.
And you got Lovie Smith.
Well, that's another thing that we're not looking at. You know,
Batman, I don't trust that one though.
I don't like Lovie Smith. I don't like that. I don't like that.
So here's the thing with that, right?
What about
one
Brian
thing
Flores?
that we're not but one thing that we're not looking at.
Who said
He'll
Brian
never
Flores?
come back. He'll
Brian
never
Flores
come
ain't coming
back.
back here.
Who said that?
Listen.
Brian Flores is gonna give us the
I don't know who
finger,
said
man.
He's got a lawsuit
One
pending
thing.
still.
Yeah, exactly. One thing I would say there
Back
is another possibility that we're not looking into. Somebody from San
Who is it
Francisco.
Who is
like I'm saying a coach on San Francisco staff that he could come in. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that I know the person's name. I'm just saying that there could be somebody. Yeah, there could be somebody in San Francisco. Somebody like maybe their defensive line coach. Maybe their linebackers coach.
See, but that's the thing. It goes back to what I was saying. I want to get an experienced coach, even if they have past experience as a head coach. So to help McDaniels with little things like throwing flags and things like that, and just being able to, like, you know how we always got mad at Flores because he didn't want to get people that were like at his level. He wanted to get people that he could talk down on. Like, get a coach that can literally take care of the job and you don't even have to worry about it.
Why not try to bring back Darren Rizzi as special team / assistant?
100%. Where's he at right now? In the Saints?
Seattle, the Saints.
He's in the Seattle.
Can we? He's with New Orleans. We can maybe poach him and bring him back here. He was a hell of a special team.
Hell coach. Yeah, I've been saying that for years.
And he's a great assistant coach.
Yeah, you know, Crosby
and he gives you that experience. Yeah,
Flores got him out of here. I don't know why the hell Flores didn't retain his ass.
Why not try to bring him back? He loves Miami. Pay him more money.
Hey, I heard Flores is getting an interview for the Arizona job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He's got an interview, but I don't think he's going to get that job. I think that's another check mark. They already got their.
He went to the interview for Cleveland already too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I think he's going to.
Basically, there's a deal pending already. They're just waiting for the season to end for both teams, or to the offseason.
That'd be crazy if freaking the coach of the Browns gets fired and they fucking.
That's
Why not bring the defensive coordinator from Georgia?
That's an unexperienced coach. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
I want proven, bro. Yeah, I don't want no project.
I want a proven commodity,
project, bro.
And Menlo College. And Menlo College.
But it's Georgia.
I don't care, bro.
Yeah,
that's
college.
Last time was Alabama. Fuck that, bro.
You get me another Boyer, and now we gotta wait 3 years to see if he's good now.
For real.
Exactly, bro.
I'm throwing names. I'm just throwing ideas. I'm just an idea machine.
Wade Phillips. I don't know. Wade Phillips retired? Is he done?
He's a head coach for, like, I think XFL or some shit.
Yeah.
Bro, go get him.
Let me welcome to the panel, Mr.
You do realize if the defense plays out.
Yo.
Who's this?
That's going to be the problem.
What's cracking?
Oh, CB83. Oh, you finished early today.
Yeah.
Oh, he was on. I didn't realize he was on.
What's up with y'all boys?
Everybody's on. It's hot tonight. The block is hot, bro.
The block is hot. I'm not the only show in town. Oh,
hey,
shit.
we on fire tonight, man.
We're cooking today, man. I'm going live at 9.
Today
as long as I can make it home.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Hey, who's gonna run the 24-hour stream today? Who's gonna run that?
Well, TFTG's coming right after me, so we're gonna keep it rolling.
No, they live now, bro. Lewis and DTA live. They've been live for like an hour.
Oh, they're gonna. Well, I heard they're going on live still to like at 10 or 11 o'clock. So we're gonna keep it going probably until like 2 or 3.
Lewis let me know he was gonna come on here a little bit later, but and I told him at 9 o'clock, you're gonna go on, so I'm probably gonna end the show at 9.
But I'm not going for too long. Something came up, so I'm going for like an hour and a half.
Hey, I know what came up. I know what came up, Batman. I know what came up.
This is the kids' show. We can't,
CB, what's up?
Yeah,
just don't let it go down.
It's bring your own
down, man.
Is it 18 and over?
It's bring your own blunt Friday.
What's up, CB83?
Oh, okay.
What's
I don't have kids. I don't think I have the ability. I don't think kids are watching my shit. I hope not. I pray not.
Cheers,
man.
Listen, I thought the same thing, man, until you got little kids saying what's up to me in person, man.
Dude,
That's the scary part.
I told my boy, I found out my boy's son watches, and I go, yo, I'm letting you know now. I curse a lot.
In Spanish and English.
English, Spanish. If I can do that
filter.
shit in Latin,
Listen,
I can do it in Italian. I can do it in different
I found
languages.
out
Claro,
yesterday.
loco. Aquí hablamos como sea, loco.
I got family in Cuba that watches. Like I found out yesterday.
Oh man, that's
fun.
crazy.
That's cool.
That's what's up.
Do they understand what you're saying though? That's the
No.
thing.
but the kids do. But the kids do. They're like in middle school, you know.
I don't know. Oye, pero ¿qué no lo diciendo? What did they say? Oh man, yo, bro.
They feel it don't matter which language you speak. No se te entiende ni carajo a ti.
Bro, my Spanish is fucking horrible. Man, I can't pronounce it nothing correctly. But anyways, bro, this weekend, it's got me nervous, bro. It's got me nervous, bro. I haven't seen a playoff game. It is, bro. It's an exciting nervous. It's just it's not that. When one, we're in the fucking playoffs for once. That's always great. We don't get a lot of those. I know, Webo, that you're spoiled, and you're a Packer, and you get all the lovey-dovey and shit. But we don't get that shit as Dolphin fans.
Wait a minute. So everybody on here is a fan from a different team?
Yeah, that's the whole point of the show.
No,
only two.
So Webo's a Packers fan. Turbo, who comes on here once in a while, he's a Ravens fan.
Yeah,
obviously me, Poseidon, and Willie are all Dolphins fans. And then as for NCAA, me and Poseidon are Canes fans. Webo and Willie Beeman, unfortunately for us, they're Gators. But it is what it is. And then Turbo's a Georgia fan. So obviously CB, we see him with the fucking bullshit. But whatever. But it's better than the fucking chomp. I can tell you that much. Every time these fuckers chomp, I want to throw duct tape around their arms and say,
"Hey, them sorry ass baby lizards." We don't care about the Gators, man.
Damn.
So, hey, I was watching something a little earlier. A team that they're predicting to blow up, to break out in the NCAA is Florida State. Florida State. With the recruiting and the transfer portal that they had this year,
they need a little bit more talent. I don't really like Norvell like that, but honestly, that team was good enough to be in a playoff this year. I think Norvell just kind of dropped the ball on it. I think a lot of people didn't realize how much talent we had, but that was a good football team. If they had it together early in the season, bro, no telling what they could have did.
Hey, you guys are Heat fans?
Yeah, I'm a Heat fan.
We're all Heat fans.
We are.
Webo's the only one that's not. I think he's a Bull fan. He's a Bull fan.
How do you like the latest rumor about D'Angelo Russell and the Miami Heat? Yeah.
No, thank you. I'll take LeBron.
I'll give you LeBron.
Dude, let me tell you something, bro. Somebody offered the Lakers something good for LeBron, they would have shipped his ass out in a heartbeat.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're tan cansado.
You give me Tyler Hero and a couple first round picks. Well, I'll drive them myself.
What the hell you smoking? We ain't giving up Tyler Hero.
What do you think about Ben, bro? What do you think about Ben?
I let you guys talk about that because I'm very limited in my knowledge with the NBA.
Chill out, Batman.
I'm a Heat fan, but I watch the Heat in the playoffs. That's it. So just give me a heads up.
Basketball's my first sport.
You see, football was mine, and that's the issue, So, like guys like Willie Beeman, Poseidon. I have a specialist by the name of Marv that comes on here a lot. Big Marv.
The Bills
fan?
On
here and there. No, that's Mark. No, you guys, Big Marv. If you watch some of my earlier shows, Big Marv used to come on here. He showed us like his shoe collection and shit. He's got a bunch of autographed shoes from different players. He has a nice little connect in the NBA, so he comes on here and there. We have NBA talk. He'll come. That's when he really shows his face.
Where the hell has Gordito been, bro?
Gordito disappeared in the thick of night, in the middle of the forest in Michigan,
like a ninja, bro.
And now he is perceived to be Bigfoot.
Oh shit!
I saw him at the games, like at the beginning of the season. He was at the game.
No, he's there. He hangs out with. I think forget who he hangs out with. I think he hangs out with Vince. Vince, I think
with me. Yeah, with me.
He hangs out with Vince. He said he was there on Sunday with Vince, barbecuing
Nah, he
on the
wasn't
front.
there.
We didn't see him. We were there.
Nah, he wasn't there.
Yeah, no, see. My brother. Hello.
We saw him his fins over there. We didn't see him there though.
He when he comes, he tailgates with us, but haven't seen him since October. I haven't seen him.
I think that I don't know. I think that whole thing with the beef with him and Iceman. I think that's it. Like he's kind of already tired of that shit.
No, but he's been since. He's been Iceman. I haven't seen in a while at the games.
Iceman don't. Yeah, my brother asked me, did he change his seats? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I sit in the 100 section. I don't even sit here, motherfuckers. Leave me be. By myself. I'm chilling. I got my thing going on here. I don't need all that drama. It's funny because my brother one time, when I first met Von Joe, you know what my brother did to me? Bro, at that time, I had limited interactions with everybody. You get what I'm saying? My brother walks up to Von and he goes, "Hey, this is CB83.
Are you serious?
Bro, I promise you, I felt so fucking embarrassed.
So you really thought he was CB83?
Dog, I said, "What's going on, CB?" And he goes, "Nah, bro, I'm Vaughn." And I looked at my brother, bro. I looked at my brother, and I promise you, I never felt the moment so bad that I wanted to smack his ass in the back of the head. Like I just wanted to fucking backhand his ass.
Hey, that
back
shit
to my
is
mama
funny,
house.
bro. Hey, that shit is funny.
Damn.
Dog, I felt so fucking embarrassed.
So y'all were you were at the game, right?
Yeah, bro. And then my brother did some shit that game. That was the first game of the season. That was the home opener against the Pats. He did some shit, and I got pissed. Oh yeah, no, this is something personal. I got upset and I left. So I was like, "Yo, Vaughn, I hope you didn't think that I was mad at you, bro. I was just thought my brother pissed me off that day, and I had to leave because I was gonna do some shit I was gonna regret."
Damn, your brother he really pissed you off that day, huh?
Dude, my brother always pissed me off. Willow can attest to that. I mean, Willie and Willow, they can attest to that. My brother boils my blood sometimes. I love him. He's my brother. But he drives me nuts.
Hey, but you guys got to come out to the tailgate, man. I know you guys tailgate. You park your cars as far as I do. I park there in the yellow lot too, but you guys got to come to the tailgate.
The problem is, bro, is that I usually and Willie can attest to this. I bring a pit, and for me to walk a fat ass pit, an iron pit, all the way to Orange, that shit ain't happening.
Don't bring the pit, because what I did was I bought a little cart and I take all my stuff in the cart. I go over the bridge, but I just leave the pit at home.
What kind of pit you got?
I got
a pit
smoker pit, bro. I got a pit. I got a smoker pit.
Like a smoker? No, bro.
Yeah.
So you go out there and what are you grilling on the?
You ain't got no wheels on it, bro?
On the pit.
It does, bro. That shit ain't light, bro. With y'all, this cast iron, bro. That shit heavy as shit. That shit heavy. Even holding that bitch, it's So it's got the main one, and it's got a little one on the side.
Yeah, that shit's a little heavy.
Yeah, that shit's heavy, dog. So I throw all the wood in the small side, and I leave the main pit. Obviously with no flame, with no heat.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. At the time, it was heavy.
Dude, that shit's heavy as shit, bro.
I don't know. Maybe it was the drinks. Maybe it was the drinks in my system or what, bro. It was heavy.
Them grills be heavy as shit, period, bro.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Hey,
has one. He has one.
Hey, Willie, I forgot to ask you, dog. What did you think about the steaks I made that day? The steaks.
The jalapeno one? The jalapeno, the one with the spicy?
Yeah, the sweet and spicy that wasn't really that spicy because I didn't let it marinate long enough.
It was all right because it was like you said, it wasn't that spicy, but as cold as it was, it didn't matter. I was hungry as hell.
Boy, you always hungry, motherfucker. Bro, no, they didn't leave it. So we I do all different. So the person that taught me was Poseidon at first, and then after that I kind of branched out on my own and learned all my own shit. But I do all type of shit. I do ribs. I do the Pittsburgh game. I smoke some ribs.
Yeah, bro, I got a big green egg, so.
I want to get one of
those. I be on it, bro. I be trying to grill out too, bro.
I have a food Instagram page called Kick Infusion, where I used to do my tacos out of.
Who said that? What's the name of it?
It's called. I put it on the chat. It's at Kick Infusion.
Yeah, send that to me, bro.
We still gotta get your tacos, man. We've been hearing good things. We gotta get those tacos.
My tacos are pretty fucking good. Willie Beeman never tried it because he doesn't want to drive out here and pay for them. But but they're pretty fucking. My birria is pretty fucking good.
Listen, you're halfway home from my job so I could pass by at any time. I'll put the order in. I'll pick them up.
It's funny because I was talking. There's this neighbor I knew that when I was really like cooking, she was on this reality show. I forgot the name of the reality show, but she's got like 100,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram. So she ordered. So I was talking to her yesterday. I texted her. I was like, "Yo, after the season, I'm gonna start back up." And she's begging, said, please, bro. So like she's like, yo, I've been craving. She goes, I'm going through withdrawals from these tacos. Yeah. So I haven't done them in a minute, bro. And honestly, I haven't. I work and in the podcast, and then I got very, very limited time to chill with the family and shit. So it's a lot of shit going on at once. And then with the season, forget it.
Man, y'all gotta come to the O, man. Orlando's where it's at, bro.
But I'm always gonna go this weekend. I was gonna go this weekend, but
yeah.
You always come when you come through. Hit me, bro. I'm always here.
I was gonna go this weekend, but Steven asked me to see if I could do the tailgate, and I was gonna leave tomorrow night because I have off Monday, so I was gonna go tomorrow.
You should have came, bro. We could get up for the game, but you stand down there, huh?
Yeah, I gotta do the Vesasur party for the game.
That's right.
Yeah. I was gonna move up there for a while. We were looking to move up there and relocate to Orlando.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Me and my wife, we wanted to for a long time, bro. We've been back and forth with it. But I was born and raised in Miami. My wife's from Haiti. But she was raised here for since she was a kid, so it's kind of hard to leave your hometown.
Y'all got any people up here?
Shit's so cheap. Not really. We got like a cousin, my wife's cousin. That's it. Nobody else.
Okay.
It'll just be us up there. But I don't care, bro. We don't do much, bro. I go to football games, Netflix and chill, Xbox. I just chill, bro. Yeah, I vibe. I don't do the partying and all that bullshit like everybody else does. Like Willie Beeman be getting mad at me because I barely go over the house anymore to play dominoes and shit. I mean, I live too far now. And I'm like, I live in Sunrise, bro. I ain't driving to Carroll City. It's too far.
You don't want that smoke.
Shit, yeah, that's bar as fuck, man.
Let me know when anybody wants to get their ass kicked in dominoes. Let me know.
You don't want that smoke.
Y'all boys ain't playing no dominoes.
First of all, Cap, I do not want to hear you want that smoke because you play double six. I don't want to hear it.
Nah, Cap. We play the Cuban way.
Real Cubans play double nine. If you play double six, it's because you can't count to 9.
Ooh, damn. Talking shit, Cap. He talking shit, Cap.
You don't want that.
Hey,
listen,
Cap,
I carry both.
You could have
I carry both.
You could
I carry both with me just in case they want to play with the
chose
60.
not to come. I told you we were there.
Cap didn't want that smoke. Cap didn't want that smoke.
Huh?
Cap didn't want that smoke.
Yeah, but Cap showed up late. Cap showed up like at 12.
Cap was hiding. I was like,
yo.
Damn, I even put that shit up on my Instagram with a circle around where I was gonna be at and an arrow.
Yeah, but Cap woke up late. I texted Cap at 7 a.m. He's like, I'm gonna take a nap.
Dude, my wife hates that. When she goes to the game, bro, I'm up at 7. My truck's already loaded by 8, and I'm like, let's go. And my wife's just getting up. She's like, I'm not going right now. She's like, we're going at 10. I said, but babe, we gotta be there at 9. I got the orange pass. I'm trying to set up next to Miami Sports Music. She's like, I don't give a shit. 1 to 10.
Hey, you know how hard it used to. You know how hard it used to be. You know how hard it was to wake up early with a Jets fan to go to the games.
Oh Lord!
Oh, fuck that. I hate. That's the worst, bro. When you go with other fans, it's the worst. My best friend. She
was a Jets fan, and we had season tickets for the Dolphins, and she made every excuse in the mornings just so we could be late.
That's why the key is to have an extra parking pass.
Yeah.
Fuck that. My wife be like, I'm doing the makeup. I'm like, what are you looking pretty for? You already got me.
She don't want to hear that shit. She don't want to hear that shit.
She said, shut the fuck up. Say, shut the fuck up and get out. Or I'll smack your ass.
Once that bank account don't look pretty, things change.
Oh, man.
Hey, everybody, I'm going to take off, man. I'm getting out of here right now. I'm going to go buy some beer, and I'll meet you guys a little later.
All right, bro.
Thank you for coming on, Matt. And so, what do you guys feeling? What are you guys feeling about this weekend, bro? I know Batman did some score predictions earlier on his show yesterday. What do you guys feel? What are you looking forward to the most? I know we have a lot of shit going on in the team, but what do you look forward to the most coming up to this weekend?
I mean, man, it's another opportunity for us to play a football game. I mean, bro, we haven't played playoff football in a long time, right? We got a
100%.
good group. We got a good group of some talented guys who can kind of change the dynamic of the football game with one or two plays, right? So if those guys go out there and they give themselves a shot, put themselves in position to be successful, and make a couple plays, like if we go into the half and the game is close, you're not telling me that the Miami Dolphins are coming out in the second half and saying, "Hey, we can win this football game." So I think all the chips are on the table at this point. You go out there, you make plays. It's either barbecue or mildew at this point. Figure it out. Figure out a way to get the dub, man.
I feel you, man. Definitely, I mentioned this earlier today, and I was like, the one thing I'm looking forward to is can they overcome all this adversity? I said it's nerve wracking.
Yeah.
We haven't played meaningful. I mean, we played meaningful football because obviously you have December, but we haven't played playoff football. You know what I'm saying?
We haven't.
So it's nerve wracking. It is nerve wracking.
It is, man. So yeah, man, it's nerve wracking, but it's also like an exciting feeling.
Yeah,
too,
it's like an exciting nerves. It's not like I'm nervous, like I'm about to get some bad news. It's more like I'm nervous to see what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and honestly, like we're in a position where we're the underdogs, right? There's nothing to lose. Everybody thinks we're gonna lose anyways.
Well,
like when you go, they're already writing us off. The story is already written.
Hey,
the Bills are beating us.
Vegas
Hamlin,
for sure.
Right? It's like, bro, we already been written off. All you got to do is go out there. You either gonna prove them right or you gonna prove them wrong. Either or. Like, just go out there. Go out there and let it hang and play, bro. Rock out with your cock.
Hey, Cater said today, Skyler let it rip.
Let it rip.
That bitch fly.
Let it rip, bro.
Let it fly. Pick a guy.
And that's another thing, bro. People think so. There were some people that were saying, that the locker room was divided and that, people gave up and they gave up and they felt Tua gave up on them or whatever it is, or Tua was benched and whatever this and that. But something, regardless of who's under center, when it was Tua got hurt. That was my quarterback. Javon came out and called everybody out. Skyler starting this weekend. They're backing up Skyler. At the end of the day, this team has each other's back.
Yeah.
So that narrative goes out the window.
All the adversity
they're
they
engaged.
faced. Yeah, bro. They've faced a lot of adversity this season, bro. And that's the thing. When you face that type of adversity, you're like, man, hey, I mean, at this point, bro, we can't. Nothing's gonna happen Sunday that we haven't seen already. We've seen quarterbacks get knocked out. We've seen a second quarterback have to come in, another quarterback have to come in. We've seen starting tackles go out. We've seen guys get hurt, season-ending injuries. It's like, bro, you've seen everything. Like, just go out there and play now. It can't be worse than what you've already seen this season. It can't be.
That's true.
You're 100%, bro. My opinion, we shouldn't even punt the ball.
Bro, you might not. You might not. Why?
I wouldn't.
Unless you're like deep in your territory.
Every drive, dude. Every drive going fourth down.
Unless you like deep in your territory, and it would be dumb to do it. Shit, let it go, bro. Let it go. Yeah, I mean,
we need to keep that foot on neck.
I want to see a little trickery too. I got to see McDaniels mix it up. I got to see special teams try to get a punt block. Maybe we do a fake punt. Maybe we do a fake field goal. Something, bro. I got to see something a little different this week.
Yeah,
and if you catch them off guard and shock that stadium, just say you go up 2 scores early, right? Let's say you go up 2 scores early and they got to play from behind and they got to force it, and our guys can let it rip and we can just fly off the ball. We know they got to throw the ball. If that happens and they get down another score, they're down 3 scores or something, the game is over. It's over because they're going to be looking around, and Josh Allen is known to get jittery late in games and have these moments where he just kind of goes downhill quickly.
Frustration settles in. Frustration settles in, bro.
Yeah, that Minnesota game was ugly for him, bro.
100%, bro. Even that Dolphins game, bro, that at the beginning of the year when they lost, and you saw him like kind of drop his shoulder started crying on Tua's shoulder, so he gets emotional. Which, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. I'm not knocking him because he's emotional.
It's the gift and the curse.
Exactly. For being, and he's an ultimate competitor like all the other guys in this league. Like, and people, Tua wants to be out there just as much as Skyler does, but hey, your health is more important, dog. At the end of the day, you're going to be here next year, in my opinion. In my opinion, he's here next year. He ain't going nowhere. They can't afford it. Either you bring in you trade Byron and bring in a good corner, or you bring in another key piece that you need, like a tackle, like another tackle to pair up with Trent Armstead, or you go spend all your money on a quarterback. You make that choice.
From what the Big O says, they're going to load up on O linemen.
And you got to pay for that.
And run it with who?
Yeah, what did he say?
He says everybody's coming back.
Everybody's
coming back. That means he's running with Tua. They're running with Tua again.
I doubt
which is
except
fine
for Boyer or Crossman. Those might be the sacrificial lambs.
Maybe.
But who's to say Skyler?
Listen, I don't see them making. I don't see them making a lot of changes. Not this year.
We're locked in on the cap.
We're locked in. I don't see them making any changes. I see them, adding some pieces. I see some pieces being moved around. But I think for the most part, the core is going to remain intact. And I'm not mad about it. I'm happy. There's a lot of big names at running back coming out next season, coming out in free agency. My boy Pollard, who I've been asking for. Please, Tony Pollard, I would love to see in Miami because I feel like he can do it all. There's going to be a lot of big names that are going to be out there, and you're going to have cap. You're going to have some cap space for that. And I kind of want to see where they're going to increase the cap to see where that alleviates some of that and where it opens up for us so that we can afford some of these guys to come in here. Because they have to do something with all these big contracts these quarterbacks are getting. And now you got linebackers making $100 million a year. They got to do something about this cap to alleviate and be able to retain some of these guys as everything else is going up. They got to do some drastic increases in cap.
They need to, man. I'm tired of seeing guys move around so damn much, man, because teams can't pay them. Like, it's sad you can't keep your own guys on your team. I mean, there shouldn't be no reason for that, bro. You should have a big enough cap to where guys can sign. You can sign a few guys to big deals. Like, bro,
they
y'all
gotta
making
move cap
money
to like
hand
a
over
half a mil.
fist.
They got to move it to $500 million.
Yeah,
because I think right now it's at like 260, 250, 260 around there. They got to move it up to at least $500 million, at least $500 million in cap.
Yeah,
that's your cap level.
Yeah, man.
They make the money, bro. They make enough money to do it.
Yeah,
so that's what I want to see, man. I want them to raise that so that we can afford guys to come in here. We got at least another year of Tua with a smaller contract. Now, if Tua's still because honestly, I feel the only two quarterbacks that are available or that will be available is Lamar Jackson and Derek Carr. Those are the only two that I feel that are available.
Maybe Jimmy G, maybe a couple.
Well, Jimmy,
guys.
yeah, but I don't. That for me, that's the same. Like, they're at the same level. For that, I stick with what I got.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect anything more out of Jimmy G. You get what I'm saying? So, like, Jimmy's better off in, like, Indianapolis, in my opinion. That fits his system better. You feel me? But compared to, like, I feel like this system needs a guy like, either
Brock
stick
Purdy.
with Tua or – yeah, but Brock ain't moving. Brock ain't going nowhere. And, bro, we're really – hey, let me tell you something. Bash, you said it earlier. Brock Purdy, we're really going to find out what he's made of this weekend.
Oh, yeah,
We're really going to find out what he's made of. Yeah. I think Seattle's going to upset the Niners.
Seattle could. They could. It could happen.
It's a good possibility.
It's a good matchup. I think it's a division game. It's no telling. I mean, it's really 50-50. It's who makes the plays. And that's how I feel about our game too.
Between them two? What's the divisional record between them two? Are they 1-1 or does somebody get swept?
This year? No, they got swept.
Seattle got swept?
Let me look.
Versus the 49ers? I'm pretty sure they won both games, if I'm not mistaken.
If Seattle lost both games, they're winning this game.
It could be, man.
They're in the same situation we're in. They could shock the world, take out what the number 2 seed. Is
well,
that
people just keep trying
1?
Jimmy. People just keep trying Jimmy. Gino. They don't trust him because of Gino. But Gino hasn't done anything bad all year, bro. He's played sound football all season.
He's been letting it fly, man.
Yeah, he's been playing great football, bro. He doesn't turn the ball over often. So
week 2, check this out. Week 2, the Niners beat him by 20 points, 27-7.
27-7.
And then week 16, week 15, they won by a touchdown.
Yeah.
The Niners beat them by a touchdown, set 21-13. So it's been close. I mean, we'll see.
Seattle has a good defense, bro. Seattle has a real good defense. It's going to be a challenge for them.
Pete Carroll's going to have a game plan ready for Brock Purdy for sure.
Different game, bro. And I think both those games they had Jimmy G still, if I'm not mistaken.
So what other teams right now have what? The Giants and the Seahawks right now have teams with quarterbacks that are suspect, but they're still in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, the Giants, Seattle, Miami, because some people consider
Baltimore.
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 No, Lamar's sitting out this game. Lamar's still hurt, so they're letting it rip with the second string. So Lamar has a question. So Baltimore has a question mark as well. There's 4 teams with question marks right now on quarterback.
Yeah.
4 teams.
Hey, man, I got to get out of here, man.
Hey, bro, thank you, CB, for coming on. And you can actually say, too, San Fran as a quarterback.
I appreciate it, bro. Hey, appreciate you having me, Big Philly.
Hey, bro, as always, brother. I'll catch you next time, bro.
All right, bro. Later, bro.
Not a problem. Thank you. But, another team is, San Fran. San Fran has a question mark at quarterback because, yes, I understand that Brock Purdy's been playing well, but he's still a rookie going into the playoffs. And again, the playoffs is a different environment. People are going to play lights out. People are going to play more. They're going to push themselves to go above that ceiling that they set during the season. They're going to push themselves. It's do or die. So we're really going to see what Brock Purdy's made of. Is he that guy? Will he overthrow Trey Lance? Because
I think so.
if he comes in and he wins and he goes to Super Bowl, there might be a quarterback position competition out there in San Francisco. Kind of like similar to what the Washington went through with RG3 and Kirk Cousins. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how the playoffs unfold and how these teams do. Obviously we are hoping for the best outcome for our Dolphins. We're trying to get a W. We want to go and play KC. You get what I'm saying?
There's what? How many teams are it? 14 teams?
14, yep.
It's 14 teams.
Four of them have suspect quarterbacks. Plus ours makes 5 suspect quarterbacks. So the odds of one of those teams making the Super Bowl is pretty good.
Pretty high. Yeah. Well, we're getting to the next round at least.
Yeah.
Because somebody was telling it to me earlier. How Miami specifically, it's difficult because if we beat the Bills, then we go on to play Cincinnati to play Kansas City. Then we got to beat Kansas City in Arrowhead, right? Let's say we beat Kansas City. Now we got to play the winner. Of my opinion, it's going to be Jacksonville or Cincinnati. And honestly, I think it's going to be Cincy. So then we got to beat Cincy in Cincinnati to then go to the Super Bowl. It's going to be a tough road. Those are the 3 top teams in the AFC.
Yep. And they got
arguably we're number 4. Arguably we're number 4. With the healthy team, we're number 4. Maybe number 3. Because I think that if we would have played, dude, if we were all, I know, keyword, exactly. But, if we're all healthy, dude, we're playing lights out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Stephen A. said it, bro. We could beat anybody with a healthy Tua. Stephen A.
And a defense on the corners.
Yeah, man, but I don't put too much stock into what Stephen A. says because he be flip flopping like crazy.
Oh yeah.
No, but I mean that's what happens when you're in the national media spotlight. I mean, they go based off of what's going to give them ratings.
Yeah, but us as fans, we should know better.
Some people don't.
Story.
Some people want Jordan Love to be in Miami, and I think they're crazy. I still don't understand that.
That's not happening. Green Bay's not letting him go.
Yeah, that's what I was saying because I brought that up earlier, and I was reading it. That if Aaron comes back, he might request a trade, and if he does, the Green Bay's not going to let him walk.
I don't think so. Aaron might even fuck around and retire, man, and say fuck it.
I don't think so. I don't think he liked the way he went out.
He doesn't want to be in Green Bay with that particular team. There are other wide receivers out. He wants out.
So let's since we're gonna honor Iceman right now. We're gonna go based off of history, and hopefully this history in turn gives us a W. On this day in 1974, Larry Zonka rushed for a then Super Bowl record 145 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Dolphins won their second straight title, beating the Vikings 24-7. And what's the one thing that we're saying Miami needs to do on Sunday? Run the ball. Which they have the past. And, we can go based off of kind of like what Manny B said, right? Manny B kind of came out and said it earlier where, Miami statistically in the past 5 weeks has been the top 5 rushing offense, and Buffalo has been the 28th ranked rushing defense in the past 5 weeks. Now, I don't really like going through those numbers in the playoffs because of the fact that it's the playoffs. So I feel like this is a whole new season. Those numbers everybody's at 0 because at the end of the day, like I've always said, they're gonna outplay, they're gonna elevate their play because it's the playoffs. Everything is prime time. Everything is prime time. So, Miami definitely needs to run the ball with Jeff Wilson, get guys like Ahmed in the rotation. Using Gesicki is going to be key. If they can use Gesicki, they're going to open up that pass game because it's going to open up Tyreek or Waddle because they can't commit double coverage on both of them guys. Because they're going to have to commit somebody on Gesicki.
Yep. But you know what I've noticed this particular last couple of games since our fullback, what's his name, Mangold, hurt his
Alec Ingold.
Anytime he's in there, it's automatic. The defense knows we're running the damn ball, so they need to they're picking that up. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. I mean,
but Miami started flipping that up because they noticed that. And if you notice, they did that rollout play action, and they actually fucking. I don't know why they threw it to him.
Tried to pass the ball to him.
Why, bro? The dude's got a fucking boat on his arm, and you throw him the ball and expect him to catch it one hand. For that, I would have ran and let him block for me. But whatever, to his own, I just hope that Skyler's going to have to make good decisions on Sunday. Definitely not throwing your checkdowns at 4th to 16. Please, for the love of God, do not throw the checkdowns at 4th to 16. Yeah. Throw it up to Tyreek, and hopefully we draw a PI so we can get the ball in better field position. These are the type of things that he's going to have to do and try to win us this game. It's going to be tough, bro. It's not going to be easy, but we have a shot. It's a small shot, but we have a shot. 100%. I do agree. I'm not going to be Stephen D.
Throws under the bus and say that we're losing. All kind of shit, man. He's not the only one, man. CBS Sports, man.
No, a lot of them do. A lot of them do, bro. And that's okay, bro. And that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I said it I commented it. If you expect disappointment, you will not be disappointed.
Right. I don't think the locker room is gonna lay down. The only thing I will say, hopefully this week they're fucking prepared. None of that headset bullshit happening. You know, giving out the plays.
That shit out. But that's the equipment manager.
Yeah.
Whoever they have there, the equipment manager, you got to do a better job.
All that.
I'm trying to find any news, bro.
The 12 men on the field, not fucking us over. Shit like that. So.
Yeah, they just gotta play smart.
I remember that day. That penalty was in the what was it? The Detroit game.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember Boyer and McDaniel going at it with each other.
Remember that? I mean, it goes both ways in a way. Like when you watch those games, no one wants to say shit is rigged, but like sometimes that shit looks a little sketchy when it's right in your fucking face and you're seeing a guy hold and you're seeing some shit happen. Even though it's the playoffs, they're not gonna call a lot of shit regardless. But
That's right.
Some of the things that you can't let it pass. Not when it's this much on the line. And no matter how the NFL wants to fucking paint the picture for the Bills this year with the whole number 3 going, all that stuff going on, it's like, come on, man, call it like it is.
Yeah, especially for Tua, man. It's like Hamlin can be there; he can get cleared from the hospital, but we're still waiting for Tua to get cleared to be with his team on the sideline. That's not even fair.
Yeah.
In a way, I mean, it's. I think it was Steve Young that was talking about to a situation because he had to retire because of the fucking concussions, and same thing with Troy Aikman. It's like, do you want to risk later on in life type of situation? So I think that's the whole drama with it, and
But the issue with like when people say it like that, that was a different game that Troy Aikman played and Steve Young played. It was a different time and a different game. Back then, I would say if I saw that with Tua back then, 100% retired. But this day and age, they don't get hit very often, and when they do get hit, it typically they're so protected in the sense of where they can be hit. It's just that he just got unfortunate two or three times how he fell.
Yeah. The one in Cincinnati was the more dangerous one, like the actual hit.
That one, yes, because he got flown.
The one with the Bills where he got pushed, not I mean, it's still a push. Your head
No one's ever confirmed that one. That doesn't bother anybody. That they never confirmed if it was a concussion or a back injury.
They will never do because then the investigation will be false, and then they'll know it's a cover up. So that will
the
never
Bills
be
one,
confirmed.
the first one. I mean, look at the hit that he took. The most recent hit. That shit was a small little, ankle tackle, and he, went back lightly, and then.
But again, I think he had a minor concussion. I just think that they're sitting him so long because of the other concussion. That's the only reason why he's still out. I think he's fine. I think
if you go on Roto World, and then you'll see the update on him. They say he hasn't even advanced in concussion protocol steps yet. He's still in 2.
Well, no, they're keeping him out. I think that they're going to keep him out until they figure out what happens with this game. Watch what happens next week if we move on again, especially depending on how Skyler plays. I'm telling you, bro, they're going to sit him. They're going to sit him as long as they can. Why risk it and then this guy gets another injury?
So then why even discuss it then? Just let him sit out the whole season. I mean, the whole playoffs.
They're not going to do that.
Put him in IR.
Because they're not going to do that because what if our defense wins us the game and Skyler plays like shit?
Well, I mean, we have to keep that into thought also. Yeah, if all the quarterbacks get knocked out, you have no choice.
Yeah, bro. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So they can't do that. I honestly thought they were going to bring him back this week. I would have. But I think that they're going to say it's too close. Next week, if we win, he'll proceed into concussion protocol and watch. It'll be quick. 3, 4, 5, boom, he's ready by Wednesday. That's how they're going to do it. 3, 4, 5 or 3, 4, and he's in by Wednesday. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened that way. It's going to be because it's going to be a true test, bro. And again, this is going to be a team effort. It's not going to be just one guy. It's going to be a team effort, guys. All hands on deck type shit. So definitely, again, involving, like CB said, involving the second special teams, defense. Pete said it in Good Morning Football and on the NFL Network. That Miami needs 3 turnovers. One of those turnovers, there needs to be a touchdown. They need a defensive score if they want to win this game. So that means they're playing their best football they have ever played in their entire life. X needs to be an island tomorrow. We need to see Exa old on Sunday. We need interceptions. We need those flashy plays that he's done his entire career. We need that X. We might get it because the way he ended that game against the Jets kind of looked like the old X. The way he shut down that wide receiver for the New York Jets on that final drive where he visibly got frustrated, Wilson. So we need that guy. We need Cater to step up. We need Connor to step up. Holland. I think Eric Rowe might be playing this weekend. Eric Rowe, who's going to be that vocal point of in the locker in that secondary, because he's vocal. He's a leader at the end of the day. And our linebacking core, they're going to need a good game out of Jerome Baker. He needs to be all over the field. Lord help us with Roberts, but Roberts is good in the box, dude. But he needs to shut down that run game and they have to definitely have a good spy on well, actually, I think they're gonna have Holland as that spy again because that's where they were the most effective.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
From Georgia.
Yeah, but he wasn't really playing that game. I wouldn't be surprised if they run a dime package most of that game, where they have an extra safety in there. Bringing a guy like McKenzie, that rookie that we brought in from Oregon, to spy, and then have Eric Rowe over top, or the other way around, and have that spy there. Have a spy. I would replace Roberts with the safety in this game. Run that dime, that nickel package. You take Roberts out and you put a safety there. And you have a spy all the time. At all times on Josh Allen. That's all he's doing.
That's how he beat us that second game.
Just your job is to watch him. If he rolls out, you got it. If he's in the pocket, you got it. Every fucking play, you got it. Every play. That is the objective. That's what I would do if I'm Josh Boyer. Press coverage and hit it every fucking play. I'm going to welcome real quick my boy, the one, the only, Mr. CT. What's going on, CT?
What's up, brothers? How is everybody doing tonight?
I'm chilling like a villain, bro. It's Friday. I just got paid. I'm going to roll one up, and there ain't shit to do. Yes, sir. Bring your own blunts, guys. Bring your own blunts. Yeah. But what's up, CT, man? I don't see you out here that much, man. You be working, boy, the family life. I heard you got the tomahawks ready. Tomahawks are ready.
Hey, if we win, we'll be eating the tomahawks. And we'll be
so what do you eat if you lose?
Normally I find some sad, miserable shit to eat, and then I'll eat my tomahawks on Monday. No, I'll make some quick, easy shit so I don't have to go bust my ass fucking making something after I feel like shit because we lost. So I make that shit on Monday. I find something easy to make on Sunday night when we lose. I'm like, fuck this. I don't feel like doing this.
Hey, yo, CT.
You got plan A and plan B.
That, man.
Shit.
What's up, Bash?
What's going on, bud?
But what you feeling? What you feeling about Sunday, CT? How you feeling about this game coming up, man?
All I have, I mean, in all honesty, it's the same formula all year, just different players. In all honesty, this defense needs to step the fuck up, show up on the road for a game.
100%.
You know, unfortunately, we know that Skylar's limited in this offense. He doesn't know the playbook as well as he should. He's a rookie, blah, 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 all that same old garbage. And in all honesty, our defense needs to keep us in this game and allow us to have the opportunity because I'm sorry, but Josh Boyer in this cover 0, I think I sent it to you. And if I didn't, I'll send it to you. Kurt Warner did his study QB thing. And
yeah, Cap was talking about that. I had to watch it.
Yeah, I sent it to him on Iceman's channel, bro. All it does is talk about how or show every fucking cover 0 blitz we ran against Buffalo in both games. And we ran this 68% of the time against Buffalo in both games combined. We ran that cover 0. And there was like 5 plays that we made stops on. Every other one of them, we got torched. Every single one of them. And unfortunately, even he called it out. You know, Lamar Jackson in week 2 said, don't run that cover 0 bullshit against us. We're going to fucking tear that up. We were practicing for it all off season. Said it. So did Joe Burrow when we played Cincinnati. Everybody was ready for that shit. And we still come out and keep calling it and getting our ass kicked by it. That's why we give up our 3rd and 17s, our 3rd and 24s is by playing that stupid bullshit. And Boyer needs to call a good game this Sunday. And that's the only way that we're going to keep Thompson in this offense in it. You know, we don't have Mostert. Mostert's out. You know, we're going to go with Jeff Wilson Jr., Ahmed, and Ingold as our emergency 3rd running back. Because remember, Myles Gaskin is on the IR still. So it's going to be a tough game, bro. It's going to be a tough game. This offensive line is not healthy. Brennan Shell got injured. He's not playing. We don't know if Armstead's going to play. Just imagine a line that consists of Greg Little, Robert Jones, Connor Williams, Liam Eichenberg at right guard, and Robert Hunt at right tackle. I'm sorry, but we're going to get fucking killed on Sunday if that's the offensive line.
So I have a question, CT, on the defensive side. I was kind of mentioning it a little while ago. Would you be opposed to a nickel package? You remove because usually on the nickel they either run it with Baker and Roberts, or it's usually Baker and Van Ginkel. Would you be opposed? Well, it's usually Baker and Roberts. Baker Roberts or Baker and Duke Riley. Would you be opposed to, instead of having Duke Riley in the nickel package, remove him with the safety? You know, maybe move Holland up to that linebacker position to spy, and then you bring in like McKinley and deep in the secondary to help over top.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier today on Iceman's show too. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a safety. It can be a cornerback too. And the reason I say that is, again, we know that these linebackers are fucking slow and shitty in coverage. And so why do we continue to ask them to play coverage? Why not bring in another cornerback or safety whose job it is to fucking cover? I mean, this isn't fucking rocket science, Josh McDaniels. This ain't rocket science. It's like
Eric Rowe can play that position. He has size. Even Noah, right? You can put him there in that linebacker
I ain't
position.
putting Noah on the field. I'm not putting Noah on the field. Noah deserves to be on the fucking bench. You could, but Noah deserves to be on the bench, just like Austin Jackson and Liam Eichenberg.
Who's better at coverage, though? Who's better at coverage, Noah or Duke Riley?
Duke Riley. Because Duke Riley knows how to turn his fucking head around. He's too slow to catch them, but he knows how to turn his fucking head around, and Noah doesn't.
The thing is, he got lit the fuck up. He got torched the entire game. Noah. Not Noah. I'm sorry, not Noah. Duke. Duke got torched.
So did Noah. Noah got roasted too. Noah got roasted all game too. X got roasted in the first half. Keon Crossan got roasted again. Like, all of them are getting roasted, dude. All of them.
They need to put help. They need to run that man-to-man press. Man-to-man press. that we run so much on Madden. That's what you need to run that entire game.
Yeah, I mean, you got to run that, and you got to drop. You got to leave your 2 safeties back. But the problem is, if we play that cover 2 shell, all they do is fucking throw underneath. All they do is throw under. And our problem is because our linebackers can't cover.
Yep.
That's exactly. They know as soon as we go to that press man. All right, I'm just gonna throw at whichever linebacker's covering the wide receiver, and guess what? They know it's fucking cha-ching. It's money every time.
Cha-ching,
that's why you play. That's why the objective is to press, and then you can jam off the line. That's the whole
even
point
if
of that.
Why leave a fucking linebacker in there? You know, is gonna get beat by that receiver. Just bring
and then
in
you run a dime package. Same concept, but a dime package.
Yeah, exactly. You want to bring the dime in, but even then, you can still have Holland as a rover. You don't necessarily have to put him deep. You can leave him in the middle of the field and let him be a rover. The point is you can't keep sitting here and asking these linebackers to fucking cover when you know they can't cover for their fucking lives. Stop asking them to do it, Mike McDaniel. But that's your fucking Josh Boyer. But that's your goddamn. Well, I don't have my cornerbacks, so I can't do anything this year. Yeah, you can. Stop letting freaking linebackers cover people. It's a scheme thing. It's not a freaking personnel. It's a scheme thing. If you're not that smart, and I can figure it out, and I'm not the defensive coordinator, that's sad that you're a fucking NFL defensive coordinator, and I can figure it out, and you can't.
I'm pretty sure he knows, but he's just forcing them to do that because that's how he wants to do it.
Because he's fucking stubborn.
That's what it is.
That's when you need a tough head coach to go in there and fucking fix this shit like you told them a couple of weeks before to get your shit right, fix this shit.
Yeah,
especially now. This is an important game here.
So man, get off your ass and do your job.
Yeah, bro. It's like McDaniel gave him the tongue lashing before, bro. Go give him another one. Fuck it. If you didn't listen the first time, go give him another one. Fuck it. This time, don't be as nice as you were the first time.
So either do your job or get the hell out.
Pull Flores and pull some insults and shit out. Piss him off, rile him up. Apparently, fucking Flores treating him like shit worked. Why not you treat him like shit too?
Does Chris Boyer, does he call from the box or does he call on the field?
He calls on the field.
On the sideline.
Okay. Yep. Because that means
maybe we need to put him in the box.
No, that means no. You don't want him in the box because that sometimes there's a miscommunication that these coaches are not asking these players on the field what they're seeing on the field, and that's what I was maybe he's up in the box, but no, if he's downfield, he's on the field.
He roams the sidelines. Yep,
good.
He's all up in it.
So he's communicating and fucking yelling at. I don't think they have. I think that they don't have a lot of guys up in the box. I think maybe some the offensive guys are on the box, and that's it. Because Mike is the one calling the plays for the most part. They have spotters and shit. That's about it.
Well, yeah. Whatchamacallit, not Daryl Bell, Frank Smith, the OC. He is in the box.
Yeah,
Frank Smith sits in the box. Now they have Daryl Bevel, who's the QB coach, is on the field with Tua and all them. But yeah, Frank Smith sits in the box.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is I think that again, part of that is just like Bash said though. I watch Mike McDaniel stand back and talk to other people, whatever, blah blah blah, while Boyer's calling the plays for the defense, storming up and down the sideline. Like, bro, go yell at this motherfucker. Hey, we're continuing to get beat on 3rd and fucking 15, 17, 24, 29. Fucking 30. What the fuck are you doing? Start calling some goddamn plays to get the fucking defense off the field so my fucking offense can get the ball back.
100%. 100%.
It's like, bro, you see him right in front of you and you don't say shit to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, get your shit straight. Get your house in order. I'm going to fucking fire your ass.
Hundo. That's the shit though, bro. That right there is the shit. That is the biggest fucking problem Miami has, and it's all this egotistical bullshit. Like they need to get their head out their ass, bro. Do what you're supposed to fucking do. If you gotta adjust your game plan, make those adjustments. That's what the whole point of this is, right?
Yeah.
Make your adjustments. This is and again, I've been saying this shit all night, bro. It's all hands on deck, bro. It's all hands on deck. We ain't got no choice, dude.
that's why, irregardless of whether we win this game or not, I think Josh Boyer is gone at the end of this year because I'm sick and tired of everybody giving him
He
the
sucks
excuse.
anyway, man.
Oh no, the injuries. Yeah, so what you're saying is our defensive coordinator is uneducated enough to fucking change his scheme instead of giving the excuse, oh, I can't run it because I don't have 2 shutdown corners. No fucking other team has 2 shutdown corners. We were the only one. And then, so what? If you can't coach anybody but having on a team where you have 2 shutdown corners, then you don't deserve to be a defensive coordinator in the NFL anyway.
Yeah.
If you only know how to
fucking
coach
right.
one type of defense, you shouldn't be our defensive coordinator, period.
You damn right.
It's going to be about matchups, man. That and the fucking play calling, but definitely the matchups. They gotta win their one-on-ones. You can't be getting fucking beat. You got to turn your goddamn head. You know, thank God this year. I mean, Wilkins has been fucking balling his ass out. You know,
oh yeah,
on the D line. You know, at least containing the run. We've been containing the run. We're not getting our asses handed to us unless it's been a fucking quarterback running the ball. Justin Fields, Josh Allen. You know, those.
Oh yeah,
Lamar. Those kind of players. So that's the shit that the defense has to also remember, because we can stop the fucking running backs, but
yeah, and we've
containing
talked
the
about
goddamn
that.
quarterback.
It's that lane integrity. When you're rushing, you have to keep your pass rush integrity, so you're not giving Josh Allen an ability to escape out of the pocket, run around for 8 seconds. Our cornerbacks are fucking looking around saying, "Where did he go? Where did he go?" And Josh Allen fucking throws the ball to him for a touchdown.
Yeah,
it's
I like that
absolutely
one.
ridiculous.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
Where did he? Yeah, man. It's coming down to who wants it the fuck more. This is where Bradley Chubb and fucking Jalen Phillips and Melvin Ingram, all these dudes are putting pressure. You know what I'm saying? And not giving this guy any fucking time. We don't need to stack the box, like you said. what was it? 68% of the time and shit.
Yeah,
the Boyer was calling that.
Yeah,
There's no need for that.
According to Kurt Warner, 68% of the 2 games we played against them, we played in cover 0.
Damn.
Tell you, bro.
Insane.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
Now, he did say a large majority of that was week 2, but it was still like 30-something% in the second game, and in the first game it was like 78 or 74% or some shit like that.
Shit.
Crazy, dude.
That is fucking absolutely crazy on the amount of times this guy is doing that shit.
And the thing is
that
we get beat every fucking time. We get beat on it every fucking time. Why? Because, all right, you're going to run the cover 0 blitz. So wherever you blitz me, I'm going to hot route to the guy you're blitzing from. Or if you're not blitzing on the outside, you're blitzing up the middle, I'm going to fucking have a guy that leaks out of the backfield and catches it right over the middle and has 20 yards to run because everybody's running down the field with the rest of my guys. Or Kurt Warner pointed out another way that the Bills and Sean McDermott fucked us on the cover 0 was they would act like they're going to bring in Dawson Knox to block. But what they do is he fakes the block and leaks out into the flats and gets a flat catch and runs for 15, 20 yards. And they figured it out, bro. All these teams have figured out the cover 0. So stop fucking running it. Stop it. Stop.
That dude is very confident in his cover 0, bro. That's the issue. He thinks that it's gonna work when he wants it to, and they're gonna keep attacking that cover 0 that way. I'm telling you, they have to. These quarterbacks are not capable of doing that one-on-one. For you to do cover 0, bro, you have to have island cornerbacks.
Like the real Reeves.
All right. Yeah, dude, you need to have 3 island cornerbacks that are gonna shut down these wide receivers. That you can leave them on an island in that way.
But the thing is, he's dumb enough to run cover 0 when they're 4 wide. So literally, The only thing
you gotta run
doing,
cover. You gotta run cover when they're when they're in that single line formation and shit like that. Those single back formations and shit where you got like 2 wide receivers out there and you got 2 tight ends. Then you run cover because your safeties are gonna do better against those tight ends, and then you can disguise those blitzes that way. There's so many things that they can do on defense that can be.
I mean they're actually spread out, trips to the right side, one guy on the left, one running back, no tight ends, right? And we're running the 0 blitz. We got 6 guys blitzing. There's no need for 6 guys blitzing and everybody else playing fucking man-on-man single coverage.
Yeah, someone's gonna get burned.
Because the thing is even if you say, okay, you're gonna bring those 6, right? The problem is by bringing those 6, they have 5 offensive linemen and a fucking running back to block your 6. The whole point of the cover 0 is having 1 extra free rusher. But if you don't have enough guys on the line of scrimmage, then why are you even running it?
Yeah.
If you don't have enough blitzers to have a free runner, it defeats the point of cover 0.
Whoa, you don't think that?
Who are the 3 teams that beat the Bills this year? They only got 3 losses, right? The Dolphins, one was us, the Jets, and the Patriots, right? Didn't the Patriots beat them?
They lost to
the Vikings.
Kansas City. They lost. No, it was Kansas. They lost to Kansas City early in their year. That's why the Kansas City had the tiebreaker over the Bills if they had a tied thing. But the whole DeMar Hamlin thing ended that controversy.
That's true. And the Bengals probably would have beat them as well. I mean, if we go back to watch that first whatever minutes.
No, they beat Kansas City.
Did they?
Yeah, their 3 losses are for us on the Jets and Vikings.
Okay, never mind.
Was it the Vikings?
Lost. No.
Yeah,
because the Vikings swept the AFC East. They beat the shit out of all of us. Well, not beat the shit, but they did beat us.
They beat the shit out of us in the fourth quarter. They beat the shit out of us in the fourth quarter.
No,
that's when they beat the shit out of us.
I was trying to be nice.
They beat the shit out of us in the fourth quarter. Let's be real. Let's not call a spade a spade.
Yeah, it's just like the Jets in the fourth quarter in our first game when they just smacked the shit out of us in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
that's because Josh Boyer doesn't know how to fucking play defense in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Josh Boyer's fucking defense. Oh yeah, they're tired because the offense. No, they're tired because they can't get off the goddamn field because their coordinator is a fucking moron.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Oh man,
he's a fuck.
This is why I'm happy that we have one more week of football.
Dude, it's a great time to be alive if you're in a Dolphins fan.
It's a great feeling, bro. And you know what? But I read a very interesting tweet today. I read an interesting tweet today that said the Tuaneers are hoping Skyler fails. And
those are not.
I just want to say for anybody, and again, this is coming from somebody who supports Tua. All right, for anybody who's doubting Skylar Thompson, can go fuck themselves and go take a bandwagon fan application for any other team in the NFL.
I don't doubt him. I don't doubt him. I just don't have confidence that he's going to be able to score enough points to keep up with.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
I think that again. I don't think we know that our defense plays like trash on the road, and the thing is we know what this game plan has to be offensively. We have to run the fucking ball and be efficient in the red zone. We can't settle for fucking field goals. And the problem is if our defense gives up 2 quick touchdowns and you're down 14-0, well, you can kiss that fucking running game goodbye. You can kiss that running game goodbye. And then that's how we end up getting annihilated because our defense hangs our offense out to dry with a rookie quarterback in a playoff game.
Well, we become one-dimensional. That makes that shit so hard to come back from.
Yep.
The key to this game, Miami needs to get the ball first.
Yeah,
I know people don't like. I don't know. I know people don't like it. I know people don't like that, and there's even a superstition that people say that all the games that we've received the ball first, we've lost. But I think if we can set the tone and get that touchdown first, that's a huge confidence booster for the rest of the team.
Yeah, and it lets the Bills know, fuck you, we came to play, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And that's what I want. They're gonna be like, oh shit, they're not gonna roll over. And then you come in and you hit them harder.
McDaniels wants to kick the ball because he wants to try to force the defense to play, see if they can.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Telling you.
Which I agree with to an extent. I agree with that, but at the same time, I think that you do that more. You would want to do that more so when you're at home and you know that your defense has that extra juice from being at home. But on the road, I think you have to get the ball first and score and show them you're not afraid of them.
Yeah, I agree with that. And quiet down the stadium in a way.
Yep. Yeah, you got to fucking zap that energy before them bitches get too wild, you know?
This is a perfect game to put Jalen Waddle back there to run the goddamn ball, or Tyreek Hill on special teams.
Tyreek, bro.
I agree.
I would put Tyreek.
Put them both.
But and we can. But the problem is what is it? We looked it up the other day.
The other one can't block.
It's like 90% of kickoffs this year have been touchbacks.
My coaching head is going off right now. My mind.
Our special teams this year on both sides of the fucking either way it's going has been atrocious.
Yep,
bro. I'm gonna say
20 yards.
I'm gonna say it on here.
On the special teams, the only person on special teams that's done their fucking job is Thomas Morstead. That's it. Nobody else on fucking special teams has done their fucking job.
And Campbell's been coming down.
I need a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper.
What do you
bro?
Need? I got a paper right here. What do you need?
All right. Yo.
Are we drawing up the play here?
We're drawing up play in my head right now on special teams. Kickoff return. All right. I got Tyree and I got Waddle. Depending on the side that the ball is kicked to.
Right.
And if it is returnable. Special teams is gonna split. They're not gonna go traditional with 1-1. They're gonna split it. Right? They're gonna split it. So it's gonna be like when you open up, when you open up the V,
yeah,
you don't say that. You know what I'm saying? So listen.
Yeah.
Let's say it gets kicked to Waddle's side, to the left. Right? To my left. Okay. Waddle's gonna act like he'll run it out. He'll run it up. The guys are gonna start blocking, right? And he gonna throw that shit across the field to Tyreek.
Wait.
Are you getting crazy?
Can do that?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it.
No, you fucking crazy, bro. You're crazy.
Hey, let me tell you something though. I'm crazy, but that shit might work.
I think the better thing is if you want to split it like that, you do the old Notre Dame thing where both of the returners pretend to be catching the ball at the same time, and the special teams get confused because they don't know who's catching it, and each of them have their own, 4 or 5 blockers. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want to. You can't risk a lateral. You cannot risk a lateral on a fucking.
It might
kickoff.
fucking work. Can you imagine? Because imagine that whole special. All right, so Buffalo is going to be rotating to that side because he's taking it out. So they're rotating now, and you're only going to have like 3 or 4 blockers on Tyreek. You're only going to have like 3 or 4 blockers. So you run it up, they're all shifting to you, they're coming to you, and you go and you throw it across. And now Tyreek got 3 blockers. And he run it to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. And I would be screaming like a bitch.
Damn.
Now, what I do want to talk about laterals if you want to talk about laterals, Mike McDaniel needs to steal that fucking play from Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions on that 4th down when they fucking did that tunnel screen and
That was beautiful.
they pitched it out. Imagine Waddle catching the tunnel screen, right? Everybody running towards Waddle. And then Tyreek is going to come on an end around. He's going to come on an end around from the other side of the field. Lateral the bitch back the fucking hill. He's around the corner and gone. Now that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think that would be nice. This is definitely a game to bring out schemes that we have not fucking done all year long. Screens, jet sweeps, running the ball.
All of it.
Everything. Because
I'm just saying, it's
the Bills
possible
already
it works.
Yeah. They know what we're going to do if we're going to keep doing the same shit we did the first 2 games.
No, don't get me wrong, bro. Tyler Bass, he's a hell of a kicker. Now, the probability of us actually returning a kick is very slim, depending on the win factor.
Yeah, exactly.
So, depending on the win factor, that we might not even get the ball.
Touchback.
Yeah, exactly.
If you catch it, though, and you put Tyreek back there, I'm letting him run. Even if you get to the 40. The 35, anything.
What was it? Wasn't it Devin Hester?
Better field position.
Wasn't it Devin Hester that caught the ball right before?
Oh, many times.
Like he was caught it like that, like tippy toeing, grabbed it and dipped and ran it back to the house.
Ran it back. Yep.
That's what we need. We need Devin Hester. Let's bring him out of retirement. He's probably still fast as fuck too.
I mean, we already have the 2 of the fastest. I think if not the 2 fastest guys in the league right now, and we're in the fucking playoffs, we got to use their talents, not just
they got to stretch the field. The thing is, Tyler can't. The problem is that Tyler cannot second guess. He needs to let it rip.
I think
he needs to let. Even if you see a safety, just throw it up as far as you can and let this guy run, which is what he's good at.
He struggled with throwing on stride, though, in the last game he played.
Yeah, he did, but he's going to have to.
If you watch his college film, like if you watch that Senior Bowl he played and some of the other games, and even fucking preseason when we played against the Eagles and we fucking lit up the score even on preseason, he had some good fucking plays. He's got to use his strengths, and he has to be composed. And if you see a guy open in the NFL, the window is this fucking small sometimes. You got to let it rip. He's got the arm strength to do it, and get in a groove, shit might happen, and then use the run. But you gotta attempt. If you don't fucking attempt, take your shot.
Another thing that he didn't do that really frustrated is one you brought up, his indecisiveness. And I know that's normal as a rookie, but he was very indecisive. But one thing that kills me is just like when everybody wants to call for Tua to run the ball more. I think that was, again, one of the things that he's been talked up about is his ability to be mobile and get yards outside of the pocket.
Yeah.
He didn't do it at all last game. The only time he ran was when he ran out of bounds when he was running for his fucking life from a fucking safety.
The first drive of the game, yep.
That's the only fucking time he ran the ball. And it's like, dude, there were times where he was indecisive. He didn't want to throw the ball. So now you're too late to throw the ball. Instead of just throwing the ball in the dirt, run, get 3 or 4 yards. Bro, you're big enough. All you got to do is get hit, fall forward. Get your 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, 100%.
Just like the 4th down thing really fucking frustrated me because in which game did he play? I forgot the one where Teddy got injured like a quarter in and he came in. But anyway, no, it wasn't the Jets. It was
the Vikings.
The Vikings, yeah. The thing is we had a 4th down and it was 4th and 6, right? And he knew, all right, there's nobody to throw it to, but fuck it, it's 4th down. I'm gonna give it a shot anyway, right? Because you're essentially punting this shit. If they intercept it, so the fuck what? Well, this past weekend, it's 4th and 5 or 4th and 7 or something like that. And he just runs out of bounds with the ball. Bro, just throw it the fuck up. Even if it gets intercepted. Don't just run out of bounds. Try to get something out of that. And that's situational awareness. But as a rookie, he doesn't have it. And these are things that, again, I think the guy has all the physical talent in the world. The issue is just like Tua and every other young quarterback and whatever, They have to play games and learn the situational football. And he needs to learn to be more decisive in it. But that comes with time, and he's just not there yet. And that's why I'm not largely confident. That's why this defense needs to fucking help him win to be successful. And Mike McDaniel needs to open up the playbook to help him be successful.
100%. I agree. Great points.
You can't play scared against the Bills. You can't. You're not going to win playing scared against the Bills.
So officially 29 degrees at kickoff. 29 degrees at kickoff.
Nice.
Well, it's going to be 40 here.
No snow, though.
Why do y'all think that's bad? It's fucking 29 degrees here right now.
It's 40. It's 40. It's going to be 40. It's going to be 40. It's going to be 40. Relax. 40.
Fucking 20. It's 34, but we have 60-mile-an-hour winds. And
damn.
Welcome back, Willie Beeman. Welcome back.
At 24 degrees. Between 24 and 29 with wind chill.
So I'm looking at the God. Where are you at, CT? You in
Virginia?
Virginia.
Damn, man.
How much are your tomahawks out there in Virginia?
Shit, I go to Sam's. I get mine for $25 at Sam's. 7 pounds.
That's not bad.
Big old boys.
Sam's Club. Lucky man. There's no Sam's Club.
No, man, I got 5 kids, bro. Me shopping at Sam's is the only thing that makes it affordable. I have 3 teenage
wait.
boys.
Man, I like Sam's.
I would suggest Fresco. You get BOGOs.
It's going to be like 18 degrees, dude.
You said Liam Eichenberg was going to play CT or no?
No, I said I don't know. I said we know that Shell got injured. Yeah, Shell got injured, and we know he's not playing. So what we did, though, at the end of the Jets game was we moved Robert Hunt from right guard to right tackle. And the thing is now is, what are you going to do? Who are you going to stick in there? Because if Greg Little has to play left tackle because Tehran is going to be injured and he might be out. So if he is out, you're going to go with Greg Little, Robert Jones, Connor Williams, blank, Robert Hunt. Well, fill in the blank. Who else is there other than that Lamb guy? We talked about Lamb, not Eichenberg, but Lamb and Eichenberg. Those are the only other 2 guys we could put
Whatever happened to the Fisher guy they had, no? Whatever happened to that guy?
Eric Fisher's on IR. Eric Fisher was put on IR 2 weeks after he got here, bro.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude.
He never even saw the field.
Yep, he practiced for 2 weeks and then he got a knee injury and he was put on IR, and that was the end of that.
Guys, he got that old man body.
You got that other backup center, Dieter, but he can play. He can play guard as well.
But the thing is that Dieter's been in the doghouse all year, bro. Nah, man, Dieter has been in the doghouse all year. I don't know what he did.
Since he got hurt in the not preseason, he got hurt before that training camp.
Yeah,
but you know what though? Something.
He's been healthy for the last 6 weeks. He's been
but I mean, like when he got hurt, that's when they moved Connor to center, did they?
Yeah, in the offseason. But the problem is just like Eichenberg though. When Eichenberg got healthy, they put Eichenberg right back in there, even though he sucks dick. The thing is I think Dieter did something to piss them off because even when he came back, they never gave him an opportunity to get his starting job back. But
I noticed that.
Because if you think about it, though, CT, it would be
about money.
It wouldn't be a more favorable. No, it would be a more favorable. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come through a little bit, Batman. It would be more favorable if they moved Dietrich back to center and moved Connor at guard with Robert Hunt, and then you could put in a guy. So you solidify the middle at least for this game, and then you could bring in. I mean, hopefully,
you're gonna put Dietrich against Buffalo D-line?
Interior, yeah, with Connor next to him, yeah. Centers usually chip block anyways. They're double teaming or chip blocking.
Yeah, but the problem with him, he doesn't chip block. He gets run over.
Well, unless you're playing a 3-4 defense where they're lined up straight over the center, and then normally the center takes the one-on-one with the nose tackle.
Yeah, you're gonna
have the guard chip with them or help double team. But yeah,
right. I'm not worried
or
about
in
that.
this though, we also have our guards and our center pull quite a bit in the run game. The problem is I don't think Dieter has the speed to do that, and I think that may be why they never let him get a chance to go back to center.
True that. That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
They got to figure something out because hopefully Armstead plays, so at least solidify that side. He's questionable. He has a good shot. Hopefully he plays. Okay. Then you're gonna have Trent Armstead on one side. Then he's gonna figure out the other tackle. I would play Dietrich at center, and move Connor to guard, and move Robert Jones or Hunt to tackle on the other side. That will help our offensive line a lot more than what they're doing right now.
The problem is Dieter, though, even when he played guard last year and the year before in spurts, he was absolutely atrocious at it. And even if you want to say, okay, you got Teron, Connor Williams, and then Dieter, the problem is Dieter now has to make calls for the line that Connor Williams normally would. And I would rather, I've always said this, I'd rather have the veteran, rookie or young guy, veteran, rookie, young guy, then veteran. You get what I'm saying? So that they can spread out that communication. Because just like when Eichenberg was playing guard, look how many times we gave up stunts. This offensive line could not pick up stunts to save their life. And that's because the young guys weren't communicating.
100%. That is 100%. I always said that shit. And that's another reason why I felt like the offensive line had such horrible there was such a downplay in play when Trent wasn't there, when Armstead wasn't playing, because I felt like he picked up a lot of that and he communicated well and forced the offensive line to communicate.
How would you grade that line this year?
With or without Armstead in? With or without Armstead in?
With Armstead. Obviously, without Armstead, they went up yet.
Like a B. A B. Like a solid B. B minus B.
I would go C minus without him, and I'd go B minus with him, because I don't know if I want to say solid B, because a B minus is, again, it was closer to average. It was slightly above average, but we still struggle when Eichenberg was there. We still struggle with Austin Jackson, even with Teron Armstead. We struggle.
Is there any big names out there though this year? This offseason?
No, not that we can afford. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, that's the problem.
That we can afford. That's the problem.
That second round pick is going to be a tackle.
Oh my God. We're going to fucking use our first pick on a tackle and fuck that pick up too.
Or they trade for that tackle out of
oh my God.
That sounds like something that every year they do.
Sounds exactly what fucking Greer's dumbass would do.
Hear me out. You don't trade a second round pick and a first round pick for next year for Buddy from Carolina, Moton?
Oh, hell no. Fuck Taylor Moton. He's getting up there. And at this point, I would rather go out and trade, do a sign-in trade with somebody this offseason with a younger veteran who maybe they hit their ceiling, but they're still in their prime, if that makes sense. Because I'd rather overpay there for a known commodity.
I would say you try to see what the 49ers got available in that line, since we're being so buddy with them. Might as well. We probably get discounts. We get discounts with the 49ers.
You could poach the
3 first rounders for Tyreek Hill a discount. You're crazy.
No, I'm talking about with the 49ers. I'm talking about O-line.
You know where we can poach? You know where we can poach at? Indianapolis. They're on a rebuild.
Nah, it's not happening. Sean Payton is supposedly going there with Vic Fangio.
But he can go there or Denver. No.
Yeah, but supposedly the rumors is that the Colts have always had a good offensive line, right? And what is his number? What does Sean Payton like to do? Run the fucking ball and run play action. Run the fucking ball and run play action. He did it with Drew Brees for fucking 20 years. That's what he wants to do. And Indianapolis is almost essentially a plug and play. Yeah, he needs to get weapons, but his offensive line will be already set, and his run game with Jonathan Taylor and them is already set. All he has to do is figure out the passing game. I mean, it's literally.
You think they'll go for David Carr? Probably.
Derek, but Indianapolis already said they don't want Derek Carr. They said they're not interested in Derek Carr. That's the issue.
The thing is if Sean Payton comes in, he'll get whoever the fuck he tells them to get.
Derek Carr would be a nice fit here in Miami. He'd be a nice fit. I always liked Derek Carr. I think what the Raiders are doing to him is dirty.
Yeah.
What the Raiders are doing to him is dirty.
And for sure.
I have a huge Raiders fan that he might be joining our panel soon enough. And when he does, he's gonna talk about it. I'm giving him a whole show to dedicate because the Raider Nation, bro, they do well in podcasting. So I'm like, yo, that's you. And yo, Raider Nation is not happy. Some of these Raider fans are not happy, dude. They are extremely upset on what they're doing to him. And on top of that, they're extremely upset that what's the owner's name? Mark Davis keeps getting that haircut. That haircut is atrocious.
Yeah.
That haircut is atrocious. He needs to find a new barber. I don't know.
You know they're gonna go hard for Brady. That's for sure.
I think Brady ends up in Vegas.
Think so?
Batman.
What about the Niners? Well, depends what the Niners do in the playoffs. I guess how Purdy looks.
I don't see him. Nah, bro. They got Birdie. They got Trey. They ain't going after him. He gonna end up with the Raiders. They're gonna pay him because they're getting rid of Carr's contract. They're gonna pay him, and he's got Darren Waller and Devontae Adams, and he's got Hunter Renfrow, which is similar to Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
Literally, he has it there. Randy Moss, Julian Edelman, Rob Gronkowski, Devontae Adams.
It's set up for him.
Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, and the only difference, he has a running back.
He might not be there though.
Is he gonna stay or not?
He gonna be there. Josh Jacobs ain't going nowhere.
Well, if they get Brady, though, he probably won't. But he wants to get paid, though. Don't he?
They gonna pay him.
He wants out of there. No Derek Carr, he's gone. Devontae Adams probably.
His contract is huge. Derek Carr's contract's like $20 million a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're saying they gotta wait till February 15, 13, 15. I don't know. They could release him or cut him, whatever they call.
I hope they release him so Derek Carr can make some money because somebody's gonna pay him, and this is what I think. Or unless, which is another possibility, Baltimore trades Lamar and they bring in Derek Carr.
To the Ravens?
Which is a similar play style to Joe Flacco, which won the Super Bowl.
But I think that, again, if you go into that situation, though, I don't know. I guess here's my whole thing.
I don't know. It all depends what happens.
I know about the Miami Dolphins. I do not want, number one, I don't think the NFL is going to allow Tom Brady to come here. Number two, I don't want Tom Brady's bitch ass. Fuck him. He tortured us for 20 fucking years. I'd rather win with any other goddamn quarterback. And you know what? If that's what Miami does and tries to sign Tom Brady, fuck you pussy bitches, because you're admitting we couldn't beat his ass, so let me sign him instead. And that tells me that you're a shit organization, that you can't go and find a winner of your goddamn own. Period.
That's a great closing statement.
For sure.
I can't. I look, bro. Like I wasn't mad at what they did trying to get him here. I wasn't mad at that. I understood why they did it. They wanted the Super Bowl. I get it. But ese hombre ya es un viejo. He's old. Yeah. I don't want that. Why?
But I don't even care about the old. But I don't even care about the old, though. The whole point is you're admitting that, oh, well, if you can't beat him, fucking join him. That's your answer to
my thing, CT, is that But my thing, CT, is it's not a 35-year-old Tom Brady where he's got maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years left. You know, like they were saying. This is a 43-year-old Tom Brady that's got a year or two left on a suspect offensive line.
Yeah. I agree.
He's not gonna
and it's
come
on
here.
top of that. It's
He's
also
not.
again, Giselle left his ass. So in this whole situation, what does he really have to play for anymore? The guy makes money. He's got his kids. What is he gonna play for? Look at what he's doing in Tampa Bay. He barely beat the goddamn Carolina Panthers with that goddamn old noodle arm. He barely beat the fucking Panthers.
I wouldn't.
And that's the kind of guy we want on this team. When y'all bitch
Let
that
him
Tua
go.
Tua doesn't have a rocket arm, but then you're gonna come get Tom Brady who has the fucking noodle arm like Mac Jones.
It don't make sense.
Come on,
dude.
man. It's ridiculous. That's right there. That's where fans and the ownership are in such desperation to win that they will fucking win at all costs with no fucking morals to say, why can't I go find my own goddamn quarterback? Why I got to go sign the one that fucking treated us like a redheaded stepchild for 20 goddamn years?
Yeah.
Look at Bash. Bash is like, damn, he's telling it real right now. He's like, God damn.
It's true. It's fucking true. He punished us for fucking 20 years, even though we punished him a couple times. You know, at least once a year. But they stuck it to us, man.
And it's not even that. It's about going out and winning the Super Bowls. And it's like, so again, your answer is, fuck it, I can't beat him, so I might as well have him join us. Man, that's pussy bullshit. Go find your own guy to whoop his ass. He's old as fuck. If you can't beat this older ass motherfucker at this point in his career, you might as well stop being a fucking NFL team. Period.
100%, bro. I 100% agree. That shit right there, bro. Está de pinga. So sí está de pinga.
Está de pinga. Chupa mi pinga.
There you go. Está de pinga.
Puta.
Don't say that. Come on. Está de pinga. Hey, bro, I'm gonna call it here, bro. It's 9:34.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bash.
Appreciate you letting me up, man.
CT,
Appreciate
you know
you
you always welcomed here, dog. You know that. I love you to
Bash,
death, bro.
man.
I'm
glad to hear from you, big dog. We got to see you more often for sure.
Dude, for sure, bro. I love this stuff. I love the stuff that he brings. Bash the second time I've seen him out here a couple times, actually. But, hey, thank you for everything you're doing for me on Instagram. I appreciate it. The love. Thank you so much. I got to send you something. I'm still waiting for Stephen D to send me those autograph pictures. I'm still waiting. I asked him, "Wait, did you send it yet?" I'm gonna send.
I can't say it live, but I'll say something to you privately.
Just text me. You know that.
Yeah.
But hey, bro, I want to thank everybody for coming on today. Cat, Willie, Poseidon, Huevo, Turbo, White Chocolate. Even though he was here for 10 seconds, fuck you, White Chocolate. I still love
him. He made an entrance.
He made an entrance. It smiled and dipped. Batman, I appreciate all the shout out, all the love, man. I'm gonna come on this show in a minute here. I'm gonna go eat, bro. I'm starving. I haven't had dinner yet. Did I show y'all what I won in fantasy? I don't think I showed y'all. Fuck you, Willie Beeman. Oh wait, I can't move it right now. It's my fantasy belt.
Boom.
Fuck you, bro. Willie Beeman, you scared me out of a fucking of a championship, but I will be co-champ. He had Joey Burrow playing in the championship when that DeMar Hamlin happened. So he couldn't finish his game. He was down 32 points. But so we had to split it. So we had to share the winnings. But hey, thank all y'all for coming on, Matty B, everybody. I appreciate all the love. Again, I'll see y'all Monday. Hopefully, it's Victory Monday once again, bro. Y'all have a great night. Good night, Miami. Thank you, Bash. Dale.
Gerardo.